Do you like it? I like it. You know why I made it? Because I believed in myself. I believed I could, and I did. Honestly, it doesn't stab me too bad either. It stabs that mole. This one. The camera's hard, okay? Just like me, but that's not important. I made it because I could. It's not done, obviously. But I just wanted to show off just a little bit. Because, I mean, come on. Anytime you do something you want to show off a little, it makes you feel good. You made something with your own 2 hands. You want other people to like it too. Honestly, it's like I'm choking myself with this thing. It's really heavy. Like, I swear to God, this thing's made out of lead. It's not, but it could be. Who knows? You like it? Good. I'm gonna make the antlers, like the tips of them, like gold and stuff, and probably his eyes gold so that it doesn't look weird with just the gold chain hanging him from my own hanging neck. We're hanging buddies. And I gotta put him somewhere he's not gonna break. Okay, let's put him over here. Anyway, it's not important. What is important is how you're doing today. And how are you doing today? All of you. I hope you're doing well. I think I said that already. Honestly, I can't remember. I don't remember much. What I do remember is today. What a day, let me tell you folks. So, like, okay. Sticking with my alphabet theme of these talks. And today's letter is, I should put like a little thing like, today's episode is brought to you by the letter B. And then like have a B, that'd be cool. Oh well, I'm not that smart. Anyway, turn the music down just a skosh. Okay, but no, so for B, I was like, oh man, what do I do for B? Believe in yourself. I feel like a lot of people I've talked to the last like week and a half or so are really like upset with themselves, with others, mostly with like life and stuff. And that's fine. Like, you're fine to be upset. Like, Cameron, what's going on with you? Why do you show the fucking lip? Thank you. Okay. Ignore the floating things all over. I have no idea what they are. Probably pet dander or me dander. I don't know. Anyway, like, you're allowed those feelings. You're allowed to feel down and out and all this other stuff with yourself, but you should never really quit believing in yourself, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. But, like, I've learned over my many years, right? Because I'm old, so that's why the glasses go down here. Like, I don't know, because when you start to get depressed and things like that, like, you start to lose that confidence in yourself, you know? The confidence I'm ever so gifted with. It's a lie. Fake it till you make it. It works. I mean, it half works. Let me say that. It half works. It doesn't always work. I don't know what y'all are drinking, but I'm drinking flavored milk. Anyway. Wait a minute. That could be taken the wrong way. It's fine. So, but no, like, when you start to feel depressed about stuff and you notice stuff about, like, life kind of falling apart around you, why am I lagging? Okay. You also, like, quit believing in yourself. Like, quit believing, even if it's, let's say, something out of your control, right? You tend to be like, well, I can't control this, so I can't control any aspect of my life. And maybe that's, like, a gross overestimation. But, like, there's always that thing that kind of, like, I'm done. Like, you're writing an essay and your fucking pencil lead breaks. And you're like, this is it. This is my breaking point. This pencil lead is, I'm done with everything. But it's not the pencil lead. Like, in reality, you understand that it's, like, an accumulation of things. You might think I'm being so stupid because I'm mad about this pencil lead, but, like, realistically, it's not just the pencil lead. And you gotta take a step back and be like, what have I been dealing with? What's been going on? And all this other nonsense. And, like, then you can kind of see, like, oh, you know what? You're right. Like, I have been doing, like, a lot of stuff. Like whether it be doctors or money or family or children fall under family. Job, I think I did that one. I don't know. But, like, it's a whole bunch of categories that gotta come together and really just make your day fucking suck. And you just get upset over this pencil lead that really you're not upset over. Does that make sense? Good. Like, and then with all that, even though, let's say, like, it's just how life is going at this point in time, it's not your fault. But you feel like it is because you didn't do something right. Here's something else for you guys. So I was thinking about it, and, like, the first, like, 16 to 18 years, because some people it's different, but the first, like, 16 to 18 years of your life are literally, like, the trial phase of a game. like, they give you, you know, the tutorial stage. There we go, thank you. Like, you're like waddling around, like, in the womb, and then you kind of slip out, and you're like, all right, neat. It's X to breathe. You know? Then, like, you gotta learn these things. You gotta learn how to talk, walk, eat, sleep, healthy habits, make friends, social skills. Like, you're still learning all of these things between 16 and 18 years old. And I don't know about you, I'm only 32. Yeah. Like, realistically, I have been experiencing life, yes, but I've been living life in a sense that, like, I'm a grown-ass person, I gotta do these things. Only, like, let's see, I will say 20, we'll round up to 20, for, like, 12 years, right? So I'm, like, a preteen of adulthood. Does that make, you know what I mean? And, like, we give ourselves these goals, like, all right, in a year, I'm going to have 3 promotions, and this year I'm also going to lose 300 pounds and look the best I've ever looked in my life, and, like, all this other stuff that you give yourself to do. But, like, in a sense, our goals are really short term, because, like, yes, a year is a while, but also it's not. 12 months is not that long. Like, we're already in, what, the 4th month of the year? Like, you're only almost halfway done with your goals, you know? And some shit takes a lot of work, but, like, the goals that we set, I don't know, it's hard to get the words out that I'm trying to, like, give you. I don't know, does that make sense? Because, like, you never know where you're gonna be in 5, 10, 20 years. Like, I never thought things would change for me when I was a kid, you know, or whatever. Like, but they do, you know, and I love my life right now. I really do. Like, that's not being facetious or a dick. Like, I genuinely, like, love my life. I have a very good family support system of one person, and dude, I had a dream last night. It was wild. Very wild. What's even more wild was today. I'll get to that later. Don't worry. Everyone also does probably different states. A lot of people make goals with standards of others around them or society, which is very true, which is kind of what I was trying to say. You just articulated it a lot better than I did. But, like, and it's like that life wagon thing that I tell you guys about. Like, you know, you're walking with your wagon, you got your life shit behind you, and you're, like, trugging along, and you're like, well, this, and you know, everyone's life wagon is at different stages along the path, and the path's different for everyone. Hi, R&B, how's it going? Hopefully well. But, like, my wagon might be 10 feet, no, not feet, 10 miles behind someone who is 10 years younger than me, whereas my wagon could be ahead of someone who's triple my age. Like, that's, you know, like, everyone's wagon is in different spots. It's kind of a lot like beliefs. Now, I'm not going to get super religious here, okay? But there's different things for different, you know, for beliefs. Like, you can believe in something without necessarily having a religious connotation to it. Everyone is beautiful here. Very good observation, R&B. So, like, I believe, what do I believe? Oh God, what do I believe? I believe in myself. Oh, snap, back to the beginning. Everyone take a drink, okay? Okay. So, but no, everyone's wagon is in different spots. And, like, some people, because, like, we kind of talked about last time, you're always discovering yourself. Like, always. There's no... It's full. Panda knows what we're talking about. Anyway. But, like, everyone's life is in different stages, and you're always trying to find yourself. Maybe not even trying to find yourself, but you end up finding yourself anyway. And there's always room and opportunity for growth. People who don't choose to grow, or maybe they're comfortable with who they are, and that's actually perfectly fine. R&B, all excited. But no. Okay, I feel more centered now. That was a joke. Okay. But, like, I'm comfortable with who I am in this day and age in myself. Better put the glasses down again because I'm feeling old. I'm comfortable in this day and age. I can do the... So... I won't. Can be comfortable with where you are as long as you don't assume that's the end. Yes. I mean, I guess yes, because like some people are comfortable with who they are and they're little assholes. And they need to change, but they refuse. And like, as long as you're not hurting yourself or others and you're comfortable with who you are, you know, who cares? Personally, like, your lifestyle choices, as long as it doesn't affect others, like let's say your family, things like that, in a harmful way. Like, you know, this is actually going to physically hurt them or maybe cause them severe emotional distress, which obviously there are certain things that people just can't handle, but that's part of who you are. Wink, wink. And this goes back to last week's too. Like, there's no reason you shouldn't be yourself and love who you are, even if the world doesn't. As long as you're not hurting yourself or other people. I've been trying to take this lid off the whole time, and it's actually just a whole assembly. That's I'm a dumbass. Anyway, but like, as long as you love who you are and you're not hurting yourself or other people, great. If your family, peers, whomever, teachers, whoever's important in your life, because like we all want to make the person important in our life proud of us all the time, even if like, and the thing is like, if that person genuinely cares and loves about you, yes, they do. Like, I always want to make my poppy proud. He's listening to YouTube in the kitchen, I'm pretty sure, still, and that's great. I'm happy. I love that my poppy's in the kitchen watching YouTube. But there's times where I'm like, man, like, okay, oh no, I'm not gonna get upset, but I'll tell you the story in a minute. But no, like, there's shit that I've done, and I'm like, man, I hope he's proud of me, blah, 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 blah. And like, I know he is. Obviously, he lets me, like, you know, be here in this home and stuff, which he owns and all that fun stuff. Like, and I think parents are probably, even if we don't have a good relationship with our parents, let's say when you're born, teen years, older years, like whenever that relationship may or may not fall apart, like you always want to make your parents proud. They're the first people you meet, quite literally sliding out, you know what I mean? Like you're on your little slip and slide of beginning life and you're like, whoa, hey, how's it going? Neat, pretty cozy in there actually, can I go back? And then they say no, and then you're like, well, alright, it's the only home you've known, and now you know these people. And they're like your gateway into like life and reality, and the people that you look to like guide you. So you want to make them proud. And sometimes you feel like Panda. And sometimes you feel like you can't make them proud because like being who you are would be not making them proud. Does that make sense? Right? But like I said, as long as you're not hurting yourself or others, you know when you're a good person. You know what I mean? Even though you may doubt it, like, no, I'm a shitty person. Because let me tell you, I have that's why I'm in therapy. So I have like this deep-rooted thing that I'm not a bad person, but there's like a punishment aspect to my life in a sense. Let's see what's Panda got. Sometimes some of the comments they make offhandedly can seem like a stab towards you, and they definitely can. And it's interesting because children, let's say like we're talking like wee tots, not like this big, but like, you know, they're bigger than the screen. But they're like, let's say 1.5, 2, like they're walking around, they're kind of getting life, you know, they're grabbing shit, whatever, but they can't really talk, they can't really communicate. I'm pretty sure children, even like that, can understand if a comment is kind or malicious. Like, you understand the negative tone, obviously, like yelling and just condescending. Like, you get that as a kid, I'm pretty sure. But even if it's like Panda had said, like an offhand comment, you kind of get it. Even though you don't quite understand, like, there's something that you're like, I may not know what you said, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty mean, you know, and then you go call him a butthole. Sorry, my mic's all the way over here. Why did I get a boom arm if I don't bother to move it? I don't know. Okay, but anyway. So you're gonna call him a butthole and you go off and you do your thing. In your mind, of course. You don't say it out loud. To be honest, I don't recall, and I'm sure Poppy can, like, tell you, but I don't think I was that bad of a kid. Like, I had a lot of anger feelings and, like, deep feelings. Like deep feelings. Right. Which I think we all do. Like, we all have deep feelings, whether they're positive or negative. Deep feelings don't necessarily have to be negative. They can be positive. I don't see why not. But yeah, the offhanded comments, they can be very hurtful, because that is your parent. They're not a friend. They're not an amigo. They're your parent. They're not a teacher who, like, yeah, you see all the time, and, like, is kind of, for some people, like, teachers are a parent figure, almost. Depends on their relationship with their parents at home. And also, sometimes the relationship can be great, and it's still, like, a stepmom type thing, or stepdad, you know? Because you just look up to them so much. You want to make them proud, too. But, like, I think for decent people, like, as you grow and change along the road of life, the life road, I almost called it the load, whatever, you understand that, like, the people who genuinely care about you, genuinely love you, unconditionally, and unconditionally, I don't like to use it, because it's a big word, right? It's a very big word. Like, we're talking, I'm gonna bring the mic over, big word, okay? But those people that genuinely care and love you will love you regardless of you. Like, you know, believe in yourself. Obviously, like, there are lines, which is why I'm not using the word unconditional. You know, I'll love you until you unalive someone, until you... What's Panda got to say? I will say, as a parent, having those type of thoughts and ideas like, oh, I hate gays, but then your child comes out as parents can change their opinion and mind. Sometimes they don't, but sometimes they can. And I agree with that. For some people, it's kind of like, you know, I didn't appreciate the... that community, like, when I was growing up, like, I never wanted a child like that, but, like, I've known my kid for their whole life, and now they're coming out of the closet, and, like, they're just a good person. It shouldn't matter who they choose to love, type thing. So I get that. Like, obviously I'm not a parent. I have a dog that will chase younger dogs, boys, and he's a boy, so I don't know what that says about him. He can run a marathon chase on a young dog, let me tell you. It was the funniest shit. It was really funny. But no. And, like, I didn't break my mic, but I moved a thing. But anyway, sorry, you're gonna hear my fingers. Are they luscious? I hope so. Well, never mind. And yeah, like, but let's say, because I think, Pan, you know, you have a son. Let's say he does come out of the closet and he's like, I really like dudes, whatever. You know, I can see you embracing them, and that their life like that shouldn't matter necessarily. Like, you want them to be safe. You're expecting that. Nice. But, like, as a parent, you want your child to be safe. You want them to be happy. And I think for a lot of parents too, it comes into them, for not every parent, obviously, like, not every parent. This is, remember, opinions only. Opinionsonly.com. That reminds me, I have a website idea. Might be a little offensive. It's a dating site. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't say any more. TOS. I'm sure it offends somebody. It's really funny though. I think it'd be great, to be completely honest. I also have another $1 billion idea that I'm not telling you. It involves chicken, but I'm not saying anything more. But anyway, for a lot of parents, I feel like there's kind of two, like, spectrums of parent. There's the parent that's like, I love my baby, I love my child, no matter what, like, they can do no wrong. And then there's the kind of parent who's like, I didn't get to be what I wanted to be, like the football star or ballerina or dressage horses. There's a story behind that for me. I didn't get to do those things, so I'm going to push that expectation on my child and live vicariously through them. And that's, one, toxic as hell. Two, your child is their own individual person. Like, yeah, they're going to take after a lot of traits from the parent, of course. But, like, they eventually grow and they get influenced by their friends, their teachers, their society, their oh god, their life. All that stuff, you know? So, but, okay. The reason why I don't use unconditionally is because unconditional, the parents think that their child is a carbon copy. Pretty much, yeah. And that is really frustrating. Because your kid's not. No one lives the life you are going to live. As many lives as there have been on this planet, like, yes, there are going to be some that are super similar, but more than likely no one has had your mindset going through the path of life that you're going through. Does that make sense? So, the reason why I don't use the word unconditionally is because I think unconditional love is not unattainable. However, I don't think it is something that is easily acquired, or like, I don't know, but unconditional love, and I'll just give it a definition. Well, to love unconditionally. You can hurt me, you can hurt others, you can do amazing, you can be rich, you can be poor, you can be this, you can be that, you can do anything you want, and I will still love you. Love you, not like you. I will still love you. It's false. All love has conditions, just some conditions can be very little things. And that's why, again, I said it's such a rare thing, I feel. And there can be unconditional platonic love. Like, I love my father. Probably unconditionally. I mean, he's never tried to hurt me, so... or others. So I don't know. Like, would I draw the line there? Probably not. But, like, I don't think it's something that can be achieved in a romantic sense. Because either that or it's very rare. Like, my grandparents, for example. I know they loved each other. I know they cared about each other deeply. Now, whether that was unconditional or not, I'm not sure. Because they were both religious. And they were good religious. They weren't like a stuff it down your throat kind of religious. They had a very strong faith, and they kept that faith. But they didn't mistreat others because of their faith. They didn't mistreat others in general. Like, it didn't matter what you believed in, what you looked like, anything like that. And I think I mentioned this story last time. They cared about you in a general sense. Like, they cared about every person they came across. And that is an unconditional love, but it's a general care. And love itself can be very, very strong. And like Panda said, like, the lines can be very small, but they're still there. Now, I do feel bad for people who fall deeply in love, and then it turns into this thing where even their snoring bothers you. And at that point, if you can, leave. I mean, that's not fair to you. It's not fair to them. Getting off the track of believing in yourself. But this conversation always detours. It always does. That's the point. That's the point. It detours. But anyway, back to believing in yourself. Sorry, my glasses are fucking filthy. Don't look at me. I look ugly without glasses. I don't, because I believe in myself. If I believe I'm not ugly, then I'm not ugly. I mean, I can't see diddles. Like, hopefully you're not saying anything, because I can't see jack shit, okay? So anyway, like, it's hard to believe in yourself when the world's crumbling around you, right? But I think it's fair, because, like, let's say when you're at a buffet, not ugly, watch me. I knocked over my coloring box. Ready, set. Challenge accepted, nerd! Okay. Anyway. But anyway. So, my train derailed. Look at you go! What the fuck was I talking about? I'll always think handsome. Ah, thank you. Me too, especially with my brand new necklace I made. It's so gaudy. That's fine. But okay, I remember what I was talking about. Okay, so like, when you're going through, and like, everything's crumbling around you, you know? Like, when you go to a buffet, okay, you're eating your plates. Because it's plates. It's not plate. It's plates. Plural. If you're eating one plate at a buffet, you're wasting your time. And mine. I'm joking, of course. But anyway, like, if you look at your problems, like a plate at a buffet, it seems endless. And it kind of is. Like, not to be bad or down or anything, but it kind of is. Problems are like an endless buffet. Because you'll have them throughout your entire life. But there's an infinite amount of plates. God, I love myself. There's an infinite amount of plates. So instead of filling your plate with all the problems you can possibly muster onto your plate of life, or let's say it's like the plate of the year, right? You're going to take a plate and you're just going to take one thing at a time. You're going to be like, I love these ragoons. I'm just going to take a plate of ragoons, right? And this is like, let's say financial problems. Okay, well now you're just focused on these ragoons. Hell yeah. Like, it seems easy. Like, you're like, yeah, I can eat this whole ass plate. Perfect. Then you go get another plate. And let's say it's la choy. I don't know what the hell. No, it's peppercorn shrimp. You just get a mountain of it because you're like, this is just diabetes for me. I love peppercorn shrimp. I love them so much. Okay, but anyway, you got your peppercorn shrimps, right? And like, you're loving them, so you're just eating them. But that's not the point. You don't love them. Because they're a problem. They're a problem. They're a lifelong problem because they're up at that buffet. Now, sometimes you do, I found out putting rice and egg drop soup is really good. Oh, Interesting. Sounds like a carbohydrate nightmare, but sounds delicious either way. And I bet it is really good, especially if you get like a nice consistency. But anyway, like looking at all because like if you take one plate at a time, you're believing in yourself. I can finish this plate. I can do this. Like the end's in sight, right? Even though you got a whole endless buffet up there, the end's in sight on this plate because you believe you can do it. I love my metaphors. I don't know about you, but I fucking love them. Right? So, but if you get the whole ass plate, you're like, no, I need ragoons, I need some shrimp, I need some sushi, I need some of that other weird octopus stuff, I need some of them fucking, I'm thinking of a very particular buffet. But what if you end up getting a plate of stuff you don't like, but you gotta finish it to get others? That plate may take longer, but that's okay. Like, okay, the octopus stuff, I've never had it, looks disgusting, I don't like it. Right? But, it's still a problem you have to face. And you're going to face it because it's on your plate. And you have, if you finish this, you can go get them fucking shrimp, right? Because they're refilling it. But, like, it's going to take you a while because you don't like it. But eventually you choke it down and you get through it. And then when you're done with that plate of disgusting, weird octopus salad shrimp stuff, you're like, well, I did it. It wasn't half bad. Look at me go. Neat. Huh. I did it. And then the next time you have to face that problem, it won't be as hard. Because you already did it before. You know you can do it again. Right? I'm hungry now. You're welcome. Me too. Not really, actually. I just had like a shit ton of chicken. But anyway, and I think it's very important that you don't forget to believe in yourself. It's okay if you do. Dude, same. But like, but it's true though. If you look at it like life and problems, your problems are probably never going to end. Sometimes they might run out. They'll run out of ragoons. And by the time you get up and leave your seat and walk out, they don't fill them again. That's completely possible. People reach financial success. That's no longer a problem. People reach, say, being married and falling in love, because that can be a life goal. That can be a very huge weight on someone's shoulders. You can have problems go away. Just because you're seated in an endless buffet doesn't mean the problems, like certain problems, will be always refilled. You know what I mean? Right? Now there's a chance, let's say you reach financial success and then you also turn into financial ruin because you like to gamble or something like that. Something that would ruin you financially. Well, now the ramen's filled up again, or the ragoons, or whatever I call them. It happens. Just because you see a really popular dish doesn't mean you'd like it as well. Right. Right. And that's also because you see, let's say with what you said, Panda, let's say you see that your friends are all really struggling with something. Like right now, I've got a lot of friends that are dealing with some sad times and whatnot. Just kind of like an inspiration for this video, I guess. But they're struggling, and like, I may not have the same problems they do. And let's say they're all having the same problem. I'm not going to divulge who's having what problem, but let's say they're all having the same problem. They're all having, I don't know, well, I share that problem. Okay, no, let's say they're all having finance problems. We'll say finance problems. And I realistically am very secure with where I live, my bills, like that kind of stuff. Like, I may not, that's a popular dish. The financial dish is very popular. My restaurant doesn't have that filled right now. That's not to say it won't be. Because of my own indulgences, which is refilling, So, but there's no... Hi, Captain Emo. We're having After Dark with Purge. We're talking about believing in ourselves and beliefs in general. It's kind of being touched on. And also the conversation will just go whichever way it pleases, so have fun. Right now we're talking about my problem and China buffet metaphor. But anyway, so, but you also, like, I should not feel guilty or be made to feel guilty because, let's say, this financial situation problem that we talked about, that I'm not having those problems. Like, because others are experiencing, let's say, a very similar problem throughout, and you're not, there's no reason for you to feel guilty that you're not experiencing this problem either. Or to put yourself in a position to feel that financial problem, let's say. Like, in my metaphor, like, there's no reason that I should put myself in financial distress just because people I know and love are also in financial distress. Does that make sense? because, you know, you want to have that connection with your peers and things like that. But you also need to take care of yourself. You really do. It's like, what is it called? It's not survivor's guilt, something like that, though. Survivor's guilt is, yeah, that's not similar. I kind of get what you're saying, though. But yeah, it's not survivor's guilt, which I think a lot of people experience in general for certain things. I'm trying to think if I experience it because, you know, I survived. No, I do not. I feel guilt for other stuff, though. We'll get into that. Like, but does that make sense to you guys? Like, even, and here's the thing too, like, we give ourselves such pressure. So let's say you're a fresh 18, fresh out of high school. Sir Captain Nemo, my family always has money problems, so it made me want to always do better with money. Right, because you're trying, so you've got your one plate of financial issues, which we've called ragoons at this point. You've got your, you know, plate of ragoons, right? And let's say you're like picking them off, you know, and, so you're down to one ragoon. You're like, fucking yes, I'm gonna be done with this plate. I can go move on to the next plate. Well, then, you know, let's say wife comes over and she's like, oh, hey, I got you some more because you like them. You know, I'm not obviously blaming anything on anyone. It's just a scenario thing. And you're like, fuck. So, you know, or you're like, man, I really do like ragoons, let's say, or something like that. Like, you somehow the ragoons are back on your plate before you're really done. And that happens. But eventually, like, because here's the other thing that I was kind of touching on that might fit in, we'll find out, is we give ourselves such a limited time. So let's say with your money problems, right? Like, you're going to give yourself, I'm not saying you are, I'm just using you as an example. If you don't like it, tell me. And I'll use myself as an example. But, like, we always give ourselves, you know, 2 years, let's say, to accomplish X, Y, Z, and ABC. Okay? Like, half the alphabet. You only give yourself 2 years to do. You're on a diet? Nice. Well, you know what? Diets be damned in the Chinese buffet of problems. I should diet too. That's alright. But anyway, so diet's damned. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, so you only give yourself like 2 years to accomplish half of a fucking alphabet of tasks. But you don't give yourself because you spent 16 to 18 years doing this goddamn fucking tutorial for this game of life. And you're 20 now, right? It'll give you a little 2-year reprieve. But now you're fucking 20 and you're like, at 22, I'm going to be a CEO of something. Train conductor job, stop derailing. I am not. Excuse me, I am not drunk, I am warm. But anyway, I've had an issue all day. Look, my diabetes went awry. That's fine. I'll tell you that story later. I'll tell you the story. I have no shame. I have no shame. Probably should get some. I should probably buy some shame. But anyway, but you don't give yourself the 20 years to see, so you'll be 40. Let's say you start at 20. You don't give yourself till 40 to see what you could do, where you could go. 35, lol, I don't want to leave the house. Aw. Aw. Maybe I can come pick you up one of these days. We'll go do something. But it's, but just because you can't leave the house doesn't mean you should stop believing in yourself either. Believing that things will change, that things can get better for you. And I'm not saying, like, it's the bigger things that we give ourselves, it seems, like, a more limited time frame for. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Does that make sense? Like, there's such high expectations for ourselves in life that when we start to miss those expectations, we really start to quit believing in ourselves because, oh my god, I wasn't the CEO at 22. What the fuck am I? I'm garbage. Obviously. Well, son, it's called trash can, not trash cannot. Okay? Huh? Right? Mm-hmm. The only time you fail is when you give up. Why live with pressure and stop enjoying life? Enjoy the ride. It's short. And life is short. Life is excessively short. And in my experience, as we've talked about last time with, like, death and stuff, in my experience, you're gonna die with pretty much nothing. I don't mean that in a depressing way. I'm trying to be real with you, okay? And I'm not saying, like, nothing to your name, no one's with you. Like, no, not necessarily. Depends how life takes you. But realistically, I would rather die having left good memories with my, if I have any, like grandchildren, my children, my whoever. If I die gonna die with dignity fighting a bear. Yes, we know. So just jump into the polar bear enclosure and wrestle him to the ground. And then what if you win? You gonna go fight another bear until one bear takes you down? Like, but no. Uh-oh. Oh, shuckies. I forgot. Guess I'll live another year. Hey, that's, you know, there you go. Most of my family makes it 70. Some of these at church are in their 90s. It's crazy. And it is. It is crazy how old you can live. But realistically, to them, I'm sure their life feels like it was in the blink of an eye. Like, once you get to that age, you know, even older, like, a year isn't a long time. 50 years isn't really a long time. For some things, yes. For other things, no. But realistically, there's a lot to do in one lifetime. A lot that you may never accomplish. But does that mean that you should quit believing in yourself? Believing that you can do the things you want to do? No. You are going to have goals that you can achieve. Even at 27, I think back in my childhood and go, dang, that was so short. I wish I had enjoyed it. Right. I was a weird child. I knew the childhood was, let's see. Well, that and the real question is quality of life in the final years. Yes, it is. So, when I say that you're gonna die with nothing, most people, in my experience, are in a hospital bed. You're not at home. You're not, you know, you can have people around you, can have friends around you, all that stuff, but eventually you'll just fall asleep and you won't wake up again, and you'll still be alive for a while, but then you fall asleep and that's it. Who knows how long you'll be asleep for, but that's pretty much how most people go, regardless of what's going on with them. A lot of cancer patients that I've seen, it's been, you know, sleep and then that's it. But that's, you gotta look too at how they live their lives, because we're talking about believing in ourselves. Let's see. Panda, it may be a sense of control for me, but I want to die on my terms. I don't want to die peacefully, just pass away in my sleep, or like just pass away. So you don't want to pass away in your sleep, and that's fine. We all have ways that we would like to pass away. I'm sorry, but you are not in control of the how. You're not. You never will be. Unless you obviously take your own life, which is not good. It's not. Because whatever is bothering you in the moment that you feel that is the necessary course of action, more than likely can be fixed. There was actually a study done by the people who had survived from the Golden Gate Bridge, and they, I like your bear idea, they asked the survivors, why did you do it? Why did you, leap? Why did you do this? And they said that it was for a stupid reason, and they realized about halfway through it that it was so silly that they could have fixed it. They could have fixed the problem by doing something simple, and they chose that. And then they just, but it's also one of those overwhelming things. Like you're going through life and you're experiencing everything, and just when you're buffet play, and I'm saying this seriously, like, yes, I'm using it as a metaphor so that you get a visual and can kind of understand. Mind issues, dementia runs in my family, don't forget myself. And that's fair. That's understandable. But unfortunately, you're not in charge of it. Realistically, you're not. It's, cancer runs in my family, and that's probably what I'll die from. Regardless of how I pass from this life, it will be cancer. Or it will be diabetic-related complications. No investigation will be done unless there is something obviously foul play. Like, that's just how it is. Regardless if I die of something unrelated to diabetes, that's what it'll be labeled as. Diabetic complications. Or I'll have cancer. Like, whichever comes first, the chicken or the egg, nobody knows, not even me. And that's something that you've got to accept. Now, there's obviously different courses you can take to... There's different things you can do to help yourself along when you get that news. Like when I got the news of diabetes, it's a terminal disease. Like, essentially, it's something that will eventually kill me, and everyone else that has it, right? It's not, let's see, Captain, your dad is fighting still, and so is my mom, so I believe in you. Who's dad? Are you talking about my puppy? My puppy's great. My puppy's doing fine. Oh, are you talking, oh yeah, diabetes. No, like, it's not a fact of believing in, okay, stop. For 1 second, hold on, stop. It's not a fact of, I'm not getting depressed about it. I'm saying this as a fact for you. Like, does this mean that I disregard my own health and don't take care of myself? No. Like, I'm doing the proper steps, and my dad's fucking stellar with his diabetes. He may as well not goddamn have it. His A1C is like 5.4. But it is something you can't control completely. Your body deteriorates over time, right? Okay. It just happens. Basically, diabetes accelerates that process. Regardless, you know, if you don't take care of yourself, it just makes it faster. If you do take care of yourself with it, it does make it faster, but not to the point that, you know, in 10 years I'm, you know, going to be crippled or anything like that. That's not the case. But I still, like, believe that I can control it enough to be fine, to be healthy. I mean, yes, you get down about that and whatnot, but there's a point to all this nonsense. Y'all keep fucking talking, which is great. Don't get me wrong. It's great. But no, I am not getting down about my diabetes. I'm simply stating facts for you. So you have, you know, an understanding and we can all relate on something. But it's something I can't control. Your death is not something you can really control. But what you can control, I was just saying with diabetes, you can still make it to 80 plus, get by a car so you won't have died from it. Right, and that's why I said unless foul plays involve that. But that, like, if I die of natural causes, that is what will be put on the report, essentially. And that's not important right now. What is important is that, fuck. Wait. Yeah, I love my little beeper. No, fuck. Shit, okay. These little floating things, too, they're driving me insane. That's not... Believe it! Believe it! Da-da-da-da-da. Hold on, I'm gonna get there, don't you fucking worry. Daddy's gonna remember. Talking about diabetes. Wait. Bunny trail, go. No! I'm trying to make a goddamn fucking point! Look how many swears I can do in a row. Shit! Dickweed, I don't know. That used to be my favorite thing. Alright, hold the fucking phone. Right? I don't have a phone. Hold it. Hold your phone. Alright? Calm your fingies. Ease them up. I was talking about diabetes. You can't control your death. You can't control terminal illness. And that's how I'm watching you. Let's see. Fuck, what the hell is my goddamn good point? Well, that's not the way I wanted to swoosh my hair. No. Oh, the plate problem! Thank you! I believe I can fight. You go fight that fucking bear at 80 years old. I'm gonna root for you from wherever I'm at. Probably a zoo. Because I'll be there with you. I just anticipate you going into a zoo and doing it. Actually, hold up. We gotta figure something else. Here, hold on. Why is this not working? I demand you to work, you fucking coward. That's not going to. That's fine. Okay, Susie Q. Death is an inevitable fact of life. It will call us all at some point. You cannot control your death, but you can control your life most of the time. And this is true. And that's kind of on trail with what I'm trying to say. With the plate problem. So, like, you can't control how you die. You can't. You can't really control the illnesses that you may or may not contract. You really, like, can't. Like, some of them you just can't fucking control. Cancer, diabetes, like, those kinds of things. You can't control. If you get them, you can control the processes to help yourself and be better. Because there are ways. Cancer is not a death sentence. Diabetes, realistically, they're not death sentences. There's still... The only thing that's really a death sentence is when you're done. Like, your body's done, you're done. Let's see, I can't control how many times I'm going to interrupt your story time. That is very true. However, there is a point in time where I may just ignore what you say to finish a goddamn story. But anyway, there's a lot of, but when you have your whole ass plate of problems, like, it's hard to believe that you can control anything. You can control your finances, your relationships, all that stuff. Don't ignore me, senpai. Call me senpai again, I dare you. Oh man, I don't have like a sexy sound. All I got is breakfast. Aw. Guess it quits my sound. But anyway. Alright. Senpai daddy. You know me too well. Shut the fuck up. So anyway. Uwu. Wait. No, I don't have uwu. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna get more. Have fun. Alright, since you guys want to talk about that so goddamn fucking much. So, like, story time. And this time, I'm going to ignore chat until I'm done with this story. And you're all gonna be on the edge of your seats anyway, so. The reason why I say that, you know, a lot of times you die with nothing. And the best thing you can do is make memories with those that you care about and you love, which is what my grandfather did. My grandpa, he made sure that he was taken care of financially, of course. You know, like, he had money to pay his bills and things like that, of course. But there was one time we went out and we did, like, 9 holes of golf, I think it was. I was like, Grandpa, because I think it was me, him, I think somebody else, but I don't remember who. Maybe it's just me and him. Nah, I almost tripped the cart. No, maybe it was me and him. I don't remember. Either way, we went golfing. And it was like at like a golf resort thing, like here in town. Like we did 9 holes. It took all day. It was great. And I'm like, why didn't we do 18, Grandpa? He's like, because it takes all goddamn day to run. Not really. He's like, no, it just takes a lot longer because it's double the holes. And we'd already spent like half the day there. And so I asked him, I said, Grandpa, isn't this expensive? You know, because I think at this point my grandmother had already passed away. And he goes, well, yeah. And I said, well, then why are you doing it? He goes, well, it's for the memories. I can't, you know, when I die, and this was quite a few years before he passed away, when I die, like, I can't take my money with me. I can't take anything with me. I'd rather leave memories with you and with people I care about. And I said, oh, that makes sense. Okay. So when he passed away, he had nothing to his name, essentially. He had no home. He lived in a home, but he had no house. He had barely any money. He didn't really have a lot. I mean, he was taking care of the home, of course, which they did very good. They took very good care of him. But he, pretty much like my mother, like, died in a home like my grandmother. On my dad's side, died in a hospital. My mom's side died in a hospital. Like, the other Gouda I adopted from church died in a hospital. Like, that's probably where you're gonna die. What happened to the buffet? No! No! You guys wanted to talk about dying, so here we go. Hello, Senpai. Monster jumps out. What kind of monster? As long as it calls me daddy, we'll be fine. But anyway, so me being his beloved granddaughter, the one that he, like, me and my grandpa were tight. Like, we were like this. We were this tight. We were tighter than bees in a beehive. Than snakes on a train. I don't know. But we were tight. Like, we were really close. And he's like, so this is the first time we ever bonded. Okay? I was born. No. I was like a wee babe. And like fussing and like my diaper was changed. Like I wasn't hungry. Like I just ate or whatever. Apparently. And I was dry. I was fed. I wasn't really tired. Apparently. So Grandpa, he's like, I noticed like you kept like looking over to me. Like, hey. And so he goes, because he had never really held me at this point. I think I was just a couple months old. He'd never really held me at this point. He goes, let me hold her. Come here. So he holds me. And I look at him. I snuggle in his arms and I fall asleep. And he's like, at that moment I knew we bonded. I'm like, good. I take naps, apparently. It was divine. So, oh, it's getting stronger. I need more milk. So anyway. Uh-oh. Well, I don't remember. Oh, yeah. So anyway, he's laying there, dying. What is the point to this story? There actually isn't. It doesn't have anything to do with believing in yourself. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, he made me the... What's it called? Not an affidavit. But, basically, like, when it comes time and they cannot make rational decisions on their own, I was that person that made the decisions for him. And they had him on, like, some kind of pills and, like, ventilator and, like, this, that, and the other thing. And, like, I had to make the decision to stop. Right? And he passed that evening. And it's difficult. No! No! You shan't! But no, I'm telling you this story for a reason. So, that all happened, blah, 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 blah. And I felt really guilty. And like, oh. It wasn't necessarily that I didn't believe in myself. God damn. Like, it's all at the bottom, and that's kind of where I'm sucking the straw from. Not because of the story. But anyway. It was like... I don't want to say that I believed I was a bad person. But, like, I already had that complex anyway. And stuff. So, but, over time, and with therapy, you realize that, like, it's not my fault. Probably. That's why we're in therapy. But, like, the people that you love, and that, like, leave you or whatever, like, they want you to live a good life. Oh my god, I could auto-tune myself. You'd never know what I'm talking about. Ah! But anyway, hold on, this one. But anyway, like, they don't want you to not believe in yourself. Like, otherwise, if you don't believe in yourself, believe in the me that believes in you. Live, laugh, love. Why? But no. So, like, if I had, okay, from that point, like, let's say, I'm like, no, I don't believe I can do anything, like, it wouldn't, not detriment, that's not the word I'm looking for. It wouldn't be a dishonor. Like, he believed in me, the me that was me, when he passed. God, what the fuck am I trying to say? I don't know. I don't remember anymore. I really don't! Like, there was a fucking point that was in with believing in yourself with that whole ass story. And I forgot. Distress. Death, distress, distaste. Sometimes. But no. I think sometimes, too, and maybe this is where I was going, it's not, but maybe this is what I'm getting from it now. Like, he believed I could be decent, I could be good, I could be whatever I wanted to be. And, like, sometimes to believe in yourself, you do need, like, others to believe in you in that sense, because that makes your feelings feel validated, that they, yeah, I believe you can do the thing. 100%. You can. You are a good Purge. Well, now. And I'm not saying that, like, I wasn't back in the day, but I was not mean. Here, have some snacks. Would you like some snacks? Good. So, but anyway, believing in yourself can be difficult. But there, and if you don't believe in yourself, that's okay. I would have been friends with you still, fisticuffs and all. Thing is, I didn't fight that much, okay? I tried. I couldn't throw the first blow. They could. And then I could reciprocate. Because I didn't technically start. You know what I mean? I did punch a kid, though, one time in the arm. I believed I could, so I did. And I left a bruise on him, because he called me mean names. It was actually very rude. Of him, not me. But no, like, I was hot-headed, so I would have been thrown the first punch. Perfect. You would have been my first fight. Oh. But no, there's periods in time, though, where you're probably not going to believe in yourself, and that's okay. Like, you don't have to believe in yourself 100%, 1,000% of the time. Like, if you're looking at your buffet plate of problems, and you're sitting here and you've taken maybe too much, right? And you're like, I fucking can't do this. But you sit there for an hour, you let it digest, and you're like, oh, I did it! Look at me go! I did it! Look at me! Like, that happens. You had a period of time where you didn't think you could do it. There's no harm or fault in you being sad, being down. It's when you dwell on those things and you've been sitting in front of this plate for, equivalent to, let's say, 20 years, that you're like, that you gotta try. You gotta try to, like, not move on necessarily, because there's some things that you may never move on from, and that's okay. I may never move on from the story I just told you. You can take all the time you want. Exactly. It's a buffet of problems. It's open 24/7. And that's okay. Like, everyone takes their time. But like we were saying, if you don't like, you don't like a certain dish that you have to eat, someone else might go through it super quickly. You might take a while. And that kind of goes into the cart metaphor that I love to talk about. But I think a lot of times, because, you start to feel depressed, you start to feel upset, and maybe it's something you think is little, minute, stupid, like I had mentioned before, like a pencil lead. Like, you're going about your day, it's okay, it's kind of a dumb day, but whatever, and you're doing a puzzle, and you just can't get this fucking piece to fit. You know it's supposed to fit, but it doesn't fucking go in. And that's the catalyst of your day that just ruins it. And one thing a friend actually told me is it a problem you can fix right now? Well, no. All right. Does being upset fix the problem right now? No. Then why let it ruin your day? And I know that sounds not callous, but in a sense, kind of. But in a sense, you're like, I can't let it go, okay? Like, this fucking piece won't go in. Like, it's supposed to fit. It's the last piece. Why is it not fitting, right? So, but you can't let that piece of puzzle ruin your day. It's a day you will never get back. And that kind of goes into, like, time. So, your time is yours, and yours alone. What that means is that you're allowed, if you don't want to hang out with a friend, or a relative, or whoever, your cat, you're allowed to say, not right now. I want to spend my time doing something else. I mean, obviously that comes with a lot of stuff, like maybe the friend needs you, maybe they're having a hard time, like they really need to hang out with you. But realistically, if you look at your time like a currency, right? So how you spend your time is entirely up to you, and only you. And it should be up to only you. Because the people who are important to you, your friends, your family, your cat, you'll want to spend your time with them. You'll want to cash in 2 hours of time, because the time that you give, you cannot get back. You can't I'm going to spend 5 and get 10 back. No, that's not how that works. Time's not a lottery. Time is, you are given $1 million worth of time. That's it. The test. Oh yeah, that's right. They did say it in the test, didn't they? Oh, I had this epiphany all on my own today too. Damn it. Well, fuck. Well, it doesn't matter. Shut up. I made it up myself. No. Oh. I had this thought myself today. Maybe that's why. Subliminal messaging to my own self. But realistically, that is true. You can't get it back. And the time, how much time do you want to spend? You have to a certain time to the bank, but you don't know how much. Yeah, I remember. I remember now. But I did have this thought on my own, like without like thinking of anything else. But anyway, like how much time do you want to spend not believing in yourself, not giving yourself an opportunity? Because realistically, the person that's going to hold you back the most is you. And sometimes that's okay. It's okay to kind of question, like, I don't know if I should. This seems fun, but on the other hand, I might get bitch slapped in the face by life. I'd okay if I'm willing to take that measure. Like, it's fine to think about it, but if you don't give yourself a chance to, like this, like Twitch, right? If I didn't give myself a chance, I wouldn't know what I'd be able to do with it. And really, the only reason I do these after dark talks with Purge is because, like, if you guys are struggling or something, maybe my own experiences in life can help you with something that you're going through. I'm not obviously going to be able to fix everything. And that's another thing, okay? So, you're not a goddamn burden, okay? It is not burdenous to go to your friend and be like, look, dude, I'm having some problems. We gotta talk. I need to talk these out. Oh my fucking god. Like, you will not believe the price of corn. Like, I'm fucking serious. Like, I'm gonna starve. Okay? That's fine. You're allowed to talk to your friends about it. Talking about your problems with your friends, your peers, people who are close to you that you trust is not burdenous. Especially if, because, like, when people come to me and they tell me their problems and stuff, I understand. I am not a fixer. Like, I mean, I'm a fixer in a sense, but, like, I can't fix all your problems. You telling me your relationship, your financial stuff, your this, that, the other thing, I can't fix it all. I can sit here and listen. I can give you maybe a little bit of advice if you want to listen to it. If not, cool. But I also understand that I'm not going to be able to fix everything that's wrong. And in that sense, no one's a burden. You're not. Telling your friends your problems isn't a burden. Letting your friends know, hey dude, I'm gonna hang out, but like, full disclosure, I'm gonna be a sour potato the whole time. What does a sour potato taste like? Oh, is that when they got the little sprouts coming out? You taste like a sour potato today. Gross. But anyway, you're allowed to do that. You're allowed, like, and even, let's say, like, you want it because you want that company, you want to hang around your friends. There should be no problem hanging with those close to you, family, friends, whatever, and just telling them, like, you know, I just need company. We don't need to do anything. We can put on a movie, we can draw, whatever, you know, you like to do, and just do it with company, and maybe not have a conversation. Just sit in peace. And also, vice versa, my philosophy is if you're having a hard time believing in yourself, believing you can do anything, believing anything's good for you, you don't have to, yes, don't feel burdened for being sour, but still wanting company with someone. Right. But you also have to let them know, too. You can't, let's say, go to your friend's house and just be a sour potato the whole time, because then that will not make them feel burdened, but it'll make them feel like maybe they did something wrong, which isn't fair to your friend either, or your, family, whoever it may be. That's not fair to them either. You're allowed to want company, and not talk or anything like that. You just gotta let them know. But that person should also, let's say you're the person that's having that friend come to you and be like, look, I want to hang out with you. I love your company. I just don't really feel like talking. It's not a good day for me. It is not your position to pry. Okay? When people come to you and they start telling you, something bad happened to me when I was younger, like, you can ask, like, oh, would you like to tell me about it? Or something along those lines. That's a little odd, I guess, for most people to just be like, oh, would you like to speak about it? I say that, but whatever. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't pry. You're allowed to ask. And if they say, I wouldn't like to at this point, not today, not right now. I'm just not emotionally, like, I can't. Like, I don't want to cry. I'm not ready, That's fine. Respect that. And they should respect it with you. Like I said, they can ask you, what's going on? Do you want to talk about it? If you say, no, I don't want to. I just kind of want company. I want to sit alone. Okay, cool. And they might ask again, like, later in the evening when maybe you seem like you're doing better. Like, hey, did you want to talk about what was bothering you? You're still allowed to say no. You're still allowed to not tell them. What you're not allowed to do is make them feel guilty because you're a sour potato hanging out and they just think that they're doing something wrong. They're like, I'm not fun anymore. Does that make sense? Good. Because that is where you're not a burden, but you're making your friends feel like they're a burden in a sense. And if you don't want to feel like a burden, why would they want to feel like a burden? Right? But I think the biggest thing that we do too is we don't let ourselves feel validated in ourselves. That was a lot. Oh my god, I sound like Ira. You must look within inside yourself to free yourself from your other self. But anyway, no. Oh, nuts. Forgot again. Not really, I'll remember. But you're allowed those times. You're allowed to not, I almost started this stream today in a not happy mood. A not peppy mood. I had a shitty day today. All right? But I don't know. I guess talking with you guys just makes me feel better in a sense. I mean, you guys like to talk about death and whatnot, which is fine. Yeah, shitty. Shitty titties. Shitty bang bang. So, but I believed in myself. I believed I could, and I did. Uncomfortably so. Deals with medical issues. I'll say that. I mean, for both me and my dog. Buster's got an appointment May 10th. Yeah. Who knows what'll happen? Proud of you. Thank you. Who knows what'll happen that day? But who knows? It's a consultation to see if he's ready and if I'm not. Because I'm not. Nobody ever is. But hey, you can feel negative feelings and you can talk about them. Really, you can. Like, you don't have to go, I'm fine. I'm good. That's it. You're allowed to do that if you want, if that's how you feel comfortable, and then maybe when you're ready to talk about those you want to. But bottling them in yourself isn't good for you in the long run. It really isn't. You might feel like it's okay, but you're gonna feel a lot better if you can talk to somebody about them. And if you can't, you can message me. I'll listen. I got a Discord. Pop in, add me as a friend. I'll listen to your problems. I'm not gonna tell you I can fix them, but you can tell me about them. I'll give you some advice if you want it. Some people don't want advice, and you don't have to listen to the advice given. What's Panda got to say? People do that because they don't want others to feel unhappy because they are unhappy. Which is true. But again, maybe it depends who you're talking to. I know a lot of people are pretty empathetic, or at least they say they are. But I understand that while my friend is upset, because like I said, I got quite a few friends that are a little upset lately. Personally, and maybe it just depends who you talk to. Personally, I'm not going to get depressed because my friends are depressed. I'm going to try to, not make them forget about their problems, but make them understand that there is more than just the bottle of sadness that maybe they're in. Like, maybe spill them out of the bottle just a little bit, kind of like a sauce on a taco. Let's see, I know in the Midwest, to say I'm depressed is if someone asks, hey, how you doing? And the person answers, oh, just living, you know. Yeah. Or, man, it's alright. Like, that's one of them, too. And it depends. And some people don't want to talk about them at all. They don't want advice. They don't want to talk about it. And that's okay, because maybe they've been hurt before. You don't really know everyone's past and what they've been through unless they talk about it nonstop like I fucking do. It's a hoot and a hanny. Whatever. Why is this not working? You know, Streamlabs, I'm gonna beat you. What if I turn it off and then on again? On. Blabbermouth. I just don't have a lot of things that warrant me. I don't have a lot to hide, I guess, in a sense. There's some things that, like, I'd rather not have people know. Somewhere out there. I'm sure. But I like to be an open book, because all the experiences that I've had, and granted, yes, I'm only 32 years old. I'm not ancient. I'm barely middle-aged. But all the things that I've experienced and who I've managed to become, which I am proud of, maybe it'll help somebody else in the same circumstance or a similar circumstance. I don't know. I mean, there's certain things that I've never been through, of course. Age is not equal to wisdom. It's not. really isn't, because there's some, kids that are fucking wise beyond their years and all that stuff. And sometimes that's heartbreaking in a sense, because and I'm talking like a child, like, why are you so wise? Are you an old god that's been reincarnated, or are you traumatic? I'm an old god. Not really. My foot's asleep, though. Godly like. It's asleep. Ugh. Okay. Thank you. But no, age is not equal to wisdom. It really isn't. And I know they say that knowledge speaks and wisdom listens. Haha, your stories say otherwise, God. Look, I don't need you to invalidate my godliness. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But no. That's why I blabbermouth about my stuff. Because I don't have a lot to hide. And I'll be honest about, thoughts I've had, things I've done, whatever, because I realistically haven't done anything that bad. I've had thoughts. I've never acted out on them, of course. And I think that speaks to a lot, too. If you have thoughts that are bad, and you don't act on them, kudos to you. I would blabber as well, but a lot of times I forget stuff. For me, it's, my memories are almost like a movie instead of being like memories. Like, there's different sections of my life, like childhood, teen years, 20s, this life. But no, like, it's like they've been divided out into different lifetimes, and I view them in almost a third person view. It's very interesting. Forgetting is a traumatic response for me. And it is for quite a few people. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with forgetting. Especially if it is something traumatic that maybe you wouldn't be who you are now if you did remember. Or maybe you're not ready to face it just yet, and that's okay. It's okay if you're not, and for anybody, not just Panda, if you're not ready to face certain things and it doesn't matter how old you are either with this. If you're not ready to face certain things, that's okay. Sometimes you have to face them when you're not ready. Sometimes you just have to. Like when you go through certain things, like you just have to deal with it at that time. That doesn't mean that you can't talk to anyone about it. That doesn't mean that you can't get advice for it. That doesn't mean you can't kind of do things to help you along with it, but it has to be faced. And that's okay. It's all right. Things move on from that time. Things as horrible or detrimental or as awful as things be, as little as you might believe in yourself, things do get better. Honestly, they do. I know that sounds cliche, and I know it sounds stupid, but they do. Because if they didn't, well, where would we all be, I'm sure we've all been through really hard times before. I'm sure all of us have. Not just me, not just Panda, everyone on here. Except for Handy the Candy, because that's a bot. At least we are still on B for believe. Exactly. You know what? Yeah! Last time we were not on the same topic. And yeah. At least we're still on B for believe. But things get better. Even if you don't believe they get better. Even if you're like, nope, this is the end. This is where my line in the sand has been wrote. You might change your mind after a while. It's okay to kind of be at that done point, but also take a step back, which is hard to do. It's really hard to do. To take that step back and kind of look and be like, even if, let's say you're having a really shitty time, find the good thing. There's got to be one good thing, even if it's stupidly small. So like, the sun shone through the trees today. Stupid small, maybe it didn't shine through the trees, but find something else. A bird sang today. Neat. Just something. Because you can't keep your mind in that negative sense of self. Because then you'll get lost. And, your friends will try to find you while you're in that lost space. But you might be hard to reach. Because you've gotten too dark and, too far in the trees. But they'll still be looking for you when you come back. The ones that care. The ones that persevered. That's when you know who your real people are. Because there's obviously fair weather friends. And there's true people. And I think a lot of times it's hard for us to find those true people in our lives because sometimes it's not your parents. It's just not. Unfortunately. And I know that hurts for a lot of people. Some people it doesn't matter as much. But for a lot of us, like I said before, like, we just want that parent to be proud of us. Parents, if you have 2. Parentals, if you have 3. I don't know what the thrice would be or how you could have 3, but you could, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I'm not judging parental numbers. But you want them to be proud of you. And usually they are, but sometimes they just won't be. And sometimes when you're lost, they're not going to be the ones looking for you. And that's hard. It really is. And it's up to you. When someone says, I'm sorry, right? Regardless of how they hurt you, that doesn't erase what they did. That does not erase the hurt that they gave you. They do not get to say, I didn't hurt you because I said I'm sorry. No, they still hurt you. Let's see. Parents don't have to be someone that raised you. They can be someone older you look up to. And that's very true. That is very true. Your parent doesn't have to be the one that gave you life, in a sense. They don't have to be the birthing ones. But sorry, message. But yes, you can find parental figures and other things. Sometimes it can be a coworker. It can be a teacher. And those bonds can be stronger than, ones you have with your blood parents. But there's still something, though, in most people, most children, that, like, you want your, like, why was I not good enough? Those kind of thoughts. Those are heartbreaking. And it's okay to have those thoughts. But it's also okay for you to think, I'm pretty great. I did it. Look at me go. I bet they're proud, and let's say they're still not proud of you because they're just assholes, okay? You have to be proud of you. You believed you could do the thing and you did it. And sometimes it's all on your own. Good job. I'm proud of you for that. Even if it's something silly and small, you did it. It doesn't matter. Look at you go. You did it, right? Can be, it wasn't that I wasn't good enough, but they weren't good enough. Maybe not that they weren't good enough, but they didn't appreciate you enough. They didn't believe in you enough. Because some parents, they're good people. They're just shitty parents. That's how it is. They're not good parents. They're great people. They're not good parents. My mom was a good person. Was she a good parent? It's for me to decide and you to find out. She wasn't a terrible parent as I got older. But when I was younger, I don't know. I loved my mom, of course. We all do. Love our mothers. And I feel like, I don't know, like I said, parental bonds are also different for everyone. Some people don't need that bond, but you do need the bond with a parental figure, usually. Like, even if you're like, I don't fucking care, usually you need some of it. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. And some of you are still looking, maybe, for a parental figure. That's fine, too. That's okay. Find them. Tell them all you've done. I'll be proud of you. I'll be proud of you on the sidelines. And then I'll be like, oh my god, yeah, they did this. Fucking great. Right? Exactly. Good job. Take a sip in celebration. It's actually really good. It tastes like chocolate milk with a hint of like, bam! But no. Yeah. but no, yeah, like, oh my god. How does that make you feel? Not good? That's okay. I'll switch my third, I'm sleepy, then go to bed. I believe you can do that. You don't have to go to bed if you don't want to. You're a grown-ass adult. But anyway, I know it can be hard. A lot of things can be hard. But you can also get through them. It's just, difficult. Like, I never would have dreamed in a million years that I'd be comfortable sitting here in shorts, trying to look fancy on the top, and talking in front of a camera. I'm honestly perfectly comfortable in front of a camera, which is wild for me to just think about. But I believed I could do okay. And like, let's see, life is difficult, but try and enjoy it, Panda 2022. It is. Life is difficult. But you gotta find those little good things. You really do. Because, we can't dwell in the dark forever. It's exhausting. It's very exhausting. It's tiring. There's good somewhere. Even if you can't see it, it'll be there. Because sometimes, when you're lost in that deep dark, I'm talking like the deep dark. Like, there are times people can tell me the most positive sentence in the entire world. I will flip it on its head and make it the most negative thing you've ever heard. Don't try me, I can. And I hate that I'm that way, but that's a circumstance of my environment, you know what I mean? So, but it happens. But real friends are there when you're in the deep dark. They understand. But you've also got to take responsibility, too, for maybe the things that you say or do when you're in that place. Because sometimes we don't always, we're not ourselves necessarily. We don't say or do the proper things. I can get pretty angry sometimes. I've gotten better at it. But I used to be not violent, but a very angry person. But, recognize that, or whatever it may be for you. Like, I recognize, I don't like being angry. Don't like being mad. I didn't like how it felt when I was receiving it. Right? I don't want to make someone else feel that feeling. So I tried to work on it. These things that you believe you can change and you want to do, they don't happen overnight. That's okay. They're not meant to. You're young. Like, I know a lot of the people on here right now, all these little guys, y'all still young. I'm still young, and I'm probably one of the oldest ones here, maybe. Like, my dad really isn't that old. Like, there's still time to work on things. Give yourself time. Don't give yourself a week. Give yourself actual, genuine time. Then you'll see, you can look back and be like, you know what? It took me 10 fucking years, but holy shit, I quit swearing. Yeah, okay. But if you believe you can do it, you just gotta give yourself adequate time. We can't just be like, no, I should be able to do it now, because that's what is expected of you. Sure. That's what people think you should be able to do. But no. Any progress is progress. If it's a baby step, it's progress. Because while you might make leaps and bounds some days, you could take a step back even. Well, that's all right. That happens. There's no shame in that. Proves you're human, right? No shame. None whatsoever. I don't think. I'm still proud of you. It would be better to give a time limit or say evidently and at some point. I think as long as you're doing progress, like realistic progress, it doesn't matter. Some people work better giving themselves that goal and then kind of looking back and seeing where they've come from in a 5-year span, let's say. They're like, I gave myself 5 years and I came this far. Give me another 5, right? But on the flip side of that, they could give themselves 5 years and have that really high expectation, which is usually really great, and not hit it. And then they think, I'm a failure. Which isn't true. They look at the progress they've made and they just go, it's not enough. But it is. Any progress towards bettering yourself, being who you want to be, as long as it doesn't hurt yourself or others, is progress. That's what matters. And it's really hard to recognize the flaws in yourself because, well, it's you. I'm fucking great, right? You're great, right? There's things I could work on, of course. I could shut up once in a while. Let's be real, I'm not going to. But anyway. But there's things we can all work on. And, I'm fluffy. I want to lose weight. And I do. That's a genuine thing. Like, I genuinely want to lose some weight for my own health and all that fun stuff. And we all want to do that, right? Some of us not so much. And that's fine. It's fine. You don't share a goal like most of the population does. That's okay. That's all right. I believe you can do the other thing that you may want to do. Maybe you want to be more outgoing. Maybe you want to have more confidence. Maybe you want to be able to speak in front of the class. Fine. Great. Do it. I believe in you. And maybe it starts with talking to yourself, just like Sims. It starts with yourself by, talking in the mirror. And, and you got to make eye contact with yourself, and you're like, this is so uncomfortable. Oh, my God. Hi. So anyway, about mitochondria's powers of the cell. But that's where it starts. And that's a step. That is more than sitting in front of the computer and just not not even trying to achieve those goals. Let's see. Recording yourself really helps, but it's so embarrassing. Probably. I don't know. I just wung it. Winged it. Wung it? Wonged it. I don't know. I don't remember. Like these, I just wing them. Like I go, I know what I want to talk about. I know what I'm going to start on. That's literally all it is. Like what I'm going to start on. I actually managed to maintain velocity in this one, which is, I'm very proud of myself. I'm growing. Rounder, but that's besides the point. Look, I'm not getting kidnapped, to tell you that much. Let's see. I want to come with sexual urges. Other than that, I'm okay with myself. Well, you can take a step towards that. I don't know how that happens because, well, I consider myself to be Ace is the place for the happy hardware folks, but you can do that. If that's something you want to fix on yourself or change, or maybe not even fix, just change about yourself, I believe you can do it. And you need to believe that you can do it too. Even if it's just kind of the small steps. You're like, oh, fuck, like, I get that. Kinks aren't a bad thing. But also, like, I think Sir Captain Emo is mostly, like, just urges in general. Let's see. Super hard when taking pills to knock myself out. That's fair. That's fair. And I don't know a lot about those types of things. Like, I mean, yes, I've had the urge or whatever, but I don't know, like, where it's uncontrollable, I guess. In the sense that you're talking about. But, oh no, I'm thinking, okay. But I know that even a little step, like even a baby step, and maybe doing some research or like, and that's all you can really do at the moment. That's a step, right? You know, maybe there's been other people that have had the same thing and they're like, oh, I'm gonna, I don't know, do this to help myself. You know, it happens. But yeah, you can do it. You can do the thing, the not thing. I believe in you. Zesty. Look at you little guys down here. Anyway, let's see. What else is there to talk about, my dudes? I don't know. Oh my god, my day, though. I really want to tell you, but on the other hand, it's very embarrassing. Is it? Do I get embarrassed? I don't know. Don't, but I kind of want to. Let's see. I've held myself back from wanting daily. I've been looking for online for years now. Go to counseling and therapy. I didn't know if that as a kid. So, keep it to yourself. All right, I will. I think therapy is something. So, like when I went to see my therapist, because I went to therapy a couple times as a kid, you have to want to go. If you don't want to go, it's not going to do, in my personal opinion, it's not going to do what you need it to do for you. You know what I mean? Like, you have to want to go. And it's okay if you don't want to go if you're not ready. But therapy, I believe, can be helpful as long as you're ready for it, you know? That's just my opinion. That's my experience. Also, a lot of times urges like that are necessarily mental. It could be hormonal. And it could be. Who knows? It could be a hormonal imbalance. I don't fucking know. IBK. I don't know, son! But yeah. What was I talking about? Something before that, and I forgot what it was. I don't remember. Oops. Happens a lot. Oh yeah, me not telling my story. Alright, I won't. What else is there? What do you guys have to talk about? Anything? Oh yeah, do I get embarrassed? I don't think so. Like, in a genuine embarrassment level of like, oh god. I don't think so. Not anymore. I'm done plumb tuckered of embarrassment. Alright, what you got? Pills work so far till stops working in my old age. I mean, I don't know. Possibly. But like I said, I think in that regard, therapy is something to look into. But only if you want to go. And if you don't want to go and you've been researching, maybe finding something different for you could help too. Think of something gross. Think of cows. I don't know. I have a hard time telling the difference of anxious from embarrassment. I feel like embarrassment is that like, oh my god, god, that happened. Please don't look at me. Whereas anxiety is like, oh my fucking god, what the fuck? Like, you're, like, panicking. Embarrassed, I don't think you panic. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you don't panic if you're embarrassed. If you're anxious, yeah, you panic like fuck, because you're like... The lip suck of doom. I do? You do what? Because maybe you just get anxious. Maybe you're just an anxious ball of anxiety. Could be. Not been embarrassed since I was in elementary. Can't say the same. I have felt embarrassment. I am. You think, therefore you are. My therapist said I check a lot of boxes, but I don't check enough to claim any one thing. And I'm like, what does that mean? That's a load. Let's see. Oh, so blessed not have many problems with anxiety, really. That's good. That's good. And it's honestly good that you probably recognize that too, because then that gives you like a silver lining thing, you know, like, yeah, this really sucks. But, you know. And like I said, with going back to the Golden Gate thing, a lot of the things, it sucks as you get older, almost don't want to leave my house. I mean, that's fair. Let's see. And I think my faith has helped me so much with my rage problem. That's good. And see, that's the thing too. If we talk about beliefs and whatnot, like my grandpa was, like I said, my grandpa and my grandmother were very religious. And for him, it helped him calm his anger. He curbed his drinking, like all that kind of stuff. For some people, it just works. It just works. Hi, Beatcast. How are you? Oh, hello. Look at your little dude. You're a little houndoom. Oh, that's cute. I like him. How are you? We're talking about believing in yourself and all the, like, a lot of stuff, man. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Hang loose. Wait. Yeah. I did it. Look, I'm hip. I don't understand hip stuff. I try to be cool. I try to be lit, as the children say. But yeah, we're talking about believing in yourself, beliefs. So, Captain Emo had mentioned that he credits his faith for helping him with some of his rage problems. And they don't what? Hi, R&B! How's it going? I see your little Pikachu down there. I hope you're enjoying the After Dark with Purge session. Boy, I'm like a therapist to all my little babies. Not really. Oh. Well, you know what? Now it's cool for me to say, as an old person, I can say I'm lit. Wait, I got a new one! I'm burnt like a biscuit! Yes! You heard it here. I'm burnt. Oh, hey, guys! I saw Kingston Chat and had to stop my knitting to come check it out. Love it. So, where's my bones? I did a thing. Where is it? That's Titanic. Hold on. Oh, why didn't it play? I know why it didn't play! Oh, no. Gotta lurk for a bit, but I'm here. Hi, Codes! I've seen your little ride-on down there. Infinite amount of kinks. There's nothing wrong. As long... Okay. If we want to talk about kinks, I'm down. There's nothing wrong with them. As long as you and the person that you are doing those kinks with, like a slinky, let's say, are, you know, both enjoy them and both want them, perfect. And it doesn't hurt yourself or others, perfect. Okay, hurting yourself and others in, like, a sense that, like, yeah, I'm gonna diglet about this, like, in a sense that you both like it, you know, but, like, let's say the one person's like, oh, you cut too deep. Like, okay, maybe, or doing slinky kinks, well, that's the kinkiest thing out there, right? I like to be burned. Fantastic. Then as long as the other person is willing to burn you, great. Good. I was gonna stab myself in the stomach once for telling embarrassing stories. Oh, sweet baby. What's a slinky kink? You know, they're basically a tube. Oink. But wait, my soundboard! How do I fucking get this to work again? No, but no, kinks are fine. Like, And, like, I know there's, like, a oh my god, I'm such an idiot. There's, like, a BDSM community and stuff, and there's nothing wrong with those things. Like, I'm buying a slinky now. There you go, J-Twitch. Do it. See? Oh, wait! Where's Funky Boy? He was gonna do my jello. Not a metaphor or a euphemism. I legit want to bake a loaf of jello. And I'm gonna take a knife and stab a T in it. Let's see, just slide the slinky into my pee hole. Oh, that makes my pee hole hurt. No! So it's a tube. I mean, it'd be like throwing a hot dog in a hallway, but here I go. Woo! They do make toys for that. Wow. What, California kid? You doing okay? Throw a hot dog in a hallway. Play pool with a garden hose. I know so many things. I can be cool and hip. Please, please throw a hot dog in a hallway. I mean, I can. My house is basically one massive hallway, to be completely honest with you. What if you throw the whole package? Oh, throw a whole package in my hallway. Ah, that wasn't a. Ah, no, no. Ew. Oh dear. Like, why are you throwing a hot dog in a hallway? That's about what it feels like. Oh, heavens to Betsy, I just dribbled on myself. It really is. You don't really... I don't. I have 2 doors. I have a front door, and I have a back door. That's literally it. That's literally the doors of my house. No. There's not a door in the bathroom. I know that's what you're thinking to yourself, and that's what you're asking. There's not. The whole house is one hallway. With just bigger hallways. Let's see, my embarrassing stories when I was in 6th grade, I thought all the guys were developed as me, then had them freak out when they found out I had red pubic hairs and told everyone in my grade. Fantastic. Probably shouldn't have read that out loud. I'm sorry. It must be terrible. It must be hard, honestly. Like, I don't know. I obviously don't experience those things. Nothing phases me anymore. Panda, I want to tell my embarrassing story. I could tell a different embarrassing... Actually, that story is also depressing. Can I have a story that doesn't end in utter embarrassment? Well, not embarrassment, but utter just disappointment and sorrow. Like, I don't think so. Hold on. I've got a... Da-da-da-da-da. Shush. I want to... Where's the... Wait... Oh no, how do I... I guess it's not. Okay, so... No, you can't. Well, I'll tell one for you. So today, me and my dad were at the gun store in like an hour away, so it was really fun. Like, I had a great time. Did you know they make guns you can, like, assemble like it's a muzzleloader thing? So, like you put the powder, like, in the top, then you put the bullet in there and you, like, jam it all down and then you shoot, right? They make, like, you can build those. It's like Build-A-Bear, but with guns. Like, it's really cool. And I was like, oh, neat. But it's like $350. And I'm like, man, excuse me. Oh, my God. Okay, but I was like, oh, man, I want to do that. That'd be fun. Like, you know, like memories with Poppy and stuff. And what? Well, they didn't have those. They had literally like an old time muzzle loading rifle and then 2 pistols, like flintlock things or whatever. They're really cool. I was like, oh, memories with Poppy. Like, we could both get one and then we'll like build guns together and we do arts and crafts but with guns. Basically. And I was like, that's really cool. Cancel. I'm trying to also figure something out. But anyway, so I'm trying to set something up. Sorry. Don't worry, I'm still here, babies. Okay, so anyway. Okay, Panda says, I guess when I was younger I dated a guy, but then found out he didn't like me and dated me because I had big... Oh, for a middle schooler, a friend of mine was like, he doesn't like... Oh, wow. That's what, see, I feel like that happens to a lot of females. I don't know. I never dated anyone in school. Mostly because they were all icky. And by icky, I mean like, oh, boys have cuties. No, like, they were all like, it was Morley Stanwood. Like, fear they were half related or something. You know? Like, not that, like, yeah, but you get it. Like, no. No. I'm good. Like, I'm not saying that, like, my puppy did anything, just, like, the back family. They happen a lot to girls, it's sad but true. And it is. There's a lot of things that happen to ladies that, like, you wish didn't, but they kind of just do. And it just really sucks. Ah! Okay. Hold on, guys. I think I figured something out. Except for I didn't figure out the other thing. I don't know why Handy the Candy's not doing his damn job and posting my Discord. OMG, I'm not saying this to be pressing. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I feel like... sensual assertions without saying them for real with their words. Panda! TOS! I don't know. I didn't ever read. Because I can't. But guys, wait, quit talking about sad stuff. No, it's okay. My blue eye. It's not quite long enough, is it? But I did say my blue eyes. I'm not sad, I'm fine. And okay, but like I kind of mentioned that before. Like a lot of people, male or female, I mentioned this last video because we did talk about like that kind of stuff. Thanks. I don't think it really matters like gender-wise necessarily. Because there's a lot of people. Did you like that BCast? There's a lot of people who, regardless of who they are, male, female, like they experience that, and that's honestly super heartbreaking. It does. And like a lot of the dudes that I've talked to, like, have experienced it, and it's just like, it's, I mean, not like, oh, it's worse when it happens to men. No, like, it shouldn't happen at all. It shouldn't happen. Look at the little blue eyes. Yeah, I made him myself. Isn't he cute? I mean, okay, I put him together myself. Yeah, isn't he cute? I love him. But yeah, like, it's heartbreaking that it happens so often. It's heartbreaking that it happens to children so often. There's no reason for it. Really, there's not. I have always, like, even when I was at what I consider my worst, like, I would have never harmed a child, even though I was one myself. I would have never harmed a child, and I would have never harmed anyone that was too old to really, like, you know, put up much of a fight type thing. No. No. Like, anyone who does that to children, just, no. That's not okay. And I think they deserve a punishment beyond the maximum of the law. Personally. That's just me. We discussed this in my therapy session last time about cannibalism. I also have had to give guys get forced with me in high school till they realized I had rage problem, not a good idea to corner me. And like, it's a shame. It really is. Like, for it to get to the point where you are having to express those anger problems. No one wanted to sleep with me in school. Sniff. Hey, dude, same. You might be more upset about it than I am. I didn't like people touching me. Sometimes I don't like to touch me. Today's fine. Today seems to be okay. Today seems to be fine. I can touch me. But like, I was pure until the military. I was pure till I was like, how old am I? I have been unpure for like 10 years. 22. Even though I dated an 18-year-old when I was 14. Naughty. That's naughty. Always pure. Good for you, R&B. There's no shame in that. Like, if it's true or not, I don't know. But, like, no shame. There shouldn't be. There should not be shame. Like, there really shouldn't. And it pisses me off that there is. That's like, ugh. Especially to dudes. Like, fuck off with that nonsense. We met at church function. Don't get me started on that. Don't. No. Like, you can ask my fate with how bad my dark days were. I've heard a lot of people and have a police record to show how mean I was. Luckily, I was too scared to get in trouble because I didn't fear anything except for one person in the kitchen. I feared him more than the police. I feared him more than anything. And I don't know if it was necessarily a fear of him as much as like a fear of disappointing him. Maybe? That's a blessed place. Church and church functions. I agree with that to a point. I really do. Because, like, church. While I don't have... Okay. You know what? It's a fucking cult. Sorry to say, atheist, apologize to those that believe. You don't have to apologize. So, if there's a respect thing. Like, it's respect. If that's what you wish to believe or not believe in, that's completely fine. And, you know, they met at church or whatever, and if they believe, that's completely fine too. No. JK. Hi! But no, like, I really don't want to talk about religion. We can. It has... I'm stuck here, darling. Oh, dear. Yeah, believe what you want, but you don't gotta be so mean, too. Not all churches are cults, obviously. That's obvious. But, like, the vast majority in what is displayed anymore is. In my opinion. Obviously, this is my opinion, not, like, fact. I'm not like, no, this is true fact. I don't know. We love cults. The biggest issue I have is that one of the reasons I quit going to the church that I had gone to, because, like, my beliefs, whatever, are my own. And I'm not saying that what I do or do not believe in, all that fun stuff. Obviously I take after my grandfather, and I can see where you're coming from. My biggest issue was the church that I had gone to, and I went there my entire life, a solid, like, 20 or so years. My mother had cancer, okay? And I think it was her first bout of it. So she had cancer twice, essentially. She had it once, they removed it, and then she had it again. The cult of Purge. Purge me, please! Ah, yes! Yes, the cult of Purge! Ah! Don't drink the milk. Your mama drinks milk. But anyway, the issue I had was I was setting up like a function. I enjoy people that believe in something that I don't. It's interesting to learn and nice to see how they take solace in it, but for me, believing something bigger is more depressing than helpful. But that's okay. Like, I asked my grandpa one time, I said, Grandpa, what if everything you believe in is a farce? It's not true. You die and there's nothing there, or there's something different than you expected. And he says, well, what did I lose? By believing that, I became a better person, I helped more people, and I left good memories. You know, okay, I missed a few parties, I didn't drink as much. But really, like, what did I miss? Because the people that really cared about him, you know, didn't care about that, and vice versa. He didn't, like, to me, gotta go to sleep, see you later, bye! Hopefully this didn't get too bad for you. I hope you had a good time. It was good to see you. Thanks for coming. Have a good night. R&B wants you to stay. But, like, in my eyes, him and my grandmother were what genuine, and they were Christians. They were what genuine Christian people should be. They didn't care who you were, what you believed. They just cared about you as a person. Obviously, they like wanted you, you know, to not save your soul type thing, but kind of, you know. But they were never preachy about it, ever. I told my grandpa some things that no parent would probably want to hear from their grandchild about their own child, and he still loved me. He still cared about me. He still listened to what I had to say. And that, to me, you know, as a kid who, well, didn't have anyone, that meant more than anything, and it still does. But where I struggled with my church and why I left is because, like I said, my mom had cancer. I think it was her first or second bout with it. And the pastor's wife, as we're setting up, like a yard sale function thing, she goes, because I don't know, we're talking about something. My mom was supposed to be like a register person, like, you know, take the money, give change, that kind of thing. Sitting down, you know, pretty easy. But she told me that she cannot rely on my mother because she's just sick or something. I'm like, she has chemo every week. She's usually sick on Thursdays, Friday. Sometimes it lasts 1 or 2 days. We don't know. And she's literally in bed for that whole time. She has chemo. Well, yeah, well, you know what? Okay. So, and I was also doing, like, working at a hotel on Sundays, which they all apparently thought I was a heathenistic demon child for doing. That's what it felt like anyway. Because I was like, oh, we miss you at church. I'm like, I understand that. I have a job. I'm sorry, I'm working during church hours, whatever. So I said, oh yeah. So after it was over. So when you were setting up the next day, I'll be here at 8 a.m. whenever you need me. I never showed up. I'm sorry. No. And then, because in my opinion, the only person gets to make my mom cry is me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm her kid. I'm supposed to do that. Same with my dad. Like, the only person that makes my dad, me. Me. I get the honors. And then there was another time where our pastor of that church called my mother, and she had apologized, same thing, fucking cancer, chemo, not feeling well, and she apologized for missing like a board meeting or something, and he goes, sorry, Monique, it's always sorry, and then hung up. And I'm sitting there like, did he just fucking hang up on you? And she's like looking at me with tears in her eyes like, maybe. I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, so I quit going. Sorry. And then my grandfather told me that he felt just like a paycheck, because he always gave us tithes, you know, things like that. If you wonder what that is, I can tell you. Yeah. No. Sorry. No. I don't appreciate those words to my parents. Well, my parent and my grandparent, you know, making him feel that way and stuff. So, yeah. That's why I quit going. And not all, like, just because someone goes to church too doesn't mean that they're like in a cult or anything like that. Like I said, like, I don't really want to talk about religion too much, but like they genuinely believe in something good, hopefully. Some people don't. They just go to look good and stuff, you know. But I know a lot of people go because that's what they genuinely believe in, and they do try it, you know. Like I said, like, it's just the same as everyone else's problem thing. Like, they might be making progress, and maybe this is a new lifestyle for them, and they're trying, you know. They're not going to be perfect, first off. But when you do come out and you say, like, I believe in God, or I'm a Christian, or this, that, and the other thing, there's a level of expectation to reach, and people are pretty hard on you if you don't achieve it, you know. But it takes time to reach that level, too, as you're learning yourself, and you're trying to change yourself for what you believe is the better. So, but it does help some people, and that's really what it's supposed to do, I think, personally. So, you know, I know, Sir Captain Nemo said he goes to church and stuff, and that's perfectly fine. I'm good. He said it helped him with his rage. Perfect. That's what it's supposed to do. It helped him. And it looks like it's still helping him. That's wonderful. You know? And I think people can share different views on that stuff and still be friends. Still get along just fine, just swimmingly. It's when you don't respect each other that you run into those issues. There's no reason to not respect each other. Bye, Poppy! Poppy's leaving. You know what I mean? Like, you can share different opinions of people and all that stuff, but still respect each other. There's no reason to not. So, yeah. That's my 2 cents. I feel bad. I hope Captain Emo didn't leave because I said what I said. I feel bad. But yeah. It's mostly the, like, the bigger ones. You know what I mean? Like, not the mom and pop churches. No. Those aren't cults. Those are just people getting together and having a good time. I do like hymnals, though. Those are honestly so pretty. Love them. But anyway. Hopefully I didn't upset him too bad. How are you? How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. Still. Do all these talks. All our what am I gonna do for C? Cold. No. No. I had an idea and I totally forgot it. That's alright. Boy, kids. 2 hours. Wow. It's already 2 o'clock in the morning. What are we gonna do? Fourth and last one, she says, taking 5. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot in life. And there's no point in making everyone else miserable, you know? There really isn't. Like, what do you gain? Okay. Sorry, I had to check he wasn't on, like, my tiny little family shrine. But, like, they have all triple shots. I'm gonna sleep well. Nice. I'm still on my 1. I'm just kind of sipping on it. But yeah. Oh, shoot. I don't remember. I'm sure I will eventually. I don't know. I hope you're all doing well, though. I really do. I really hope you're all doing good. And no, I'm not always as positive. But, like, I do hope that everyone's day is well. Just sometimes I'm not positive about my own day. Sometimes. Well, I got a fuzzy. You can see it. See? Alright. Anyway. God, I'm so mean. No. Yes and no. I'd say it came out to probably neutral. A neutral, tally at the end of the day. Like, I woke up crying. I went to sleep crying. Mostly because of my dumbass dog. Buster's old. I got Buster June 3rd of 2013. So I've had him for 9 years. They told me he was 2 or 4 when I got him. They said probably around 4 because of, like, his teeth and everything, because he was a stray. So he's an old dog. And he shakes a lot. Like, even when I pet him, he just, like, you can... It's not like a cold shake either, necessarily. Like, you see his jaw clench. And, like, it's like an anxiety shake. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, like, anything. Like, I can be petting him, not petting him. Like, I don't know what to do with him. And... oh no, he's just having a hard damn time. And, like, then he runs, he shakes, he shivers. He, like, ran crooked the other day. Like, I can't tell if his legs are giving out or if his butthole itches. But either way, like, you know. So I had to call the vet this morning. Not to, like, necessarily, but basically a consultation. Like, hey, what do I do about this? Also, he's got, like, tumors everywhere. You can feel them, you know, and I'm just like, great. So, we're gonna see. And he sleeps a lot. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. Which, you know, I mean, same, but, bud, come on. Aw, thank you. Why'd you give me the, aw, look at the little dance. Ow. Yay, thank you. I appreciate that. You didn't have to. Hype! I should make a hype emote. I wanted to make a little waving guy, but I got busy making a sleeping guy, and now I'm all... Wait, it's the first! Hold on! How do I do this? I don't know, probably got it. Hold on. Guys, wait. I want to go here. That was my face. Hold on. God, how do I figure this out? I'll do it here. Hold on. There's something I want to do. I want to kind of start doing at the beginning of the month, I think. Technically, it's the beginning of the month. So what I want to do is this. Give it time. It's thinking about it. I wonder who's going to get it. There you go, the beat cast. Look at that. I think the first of every month, or around the first, like the beginning of every month, I'm going to gift one sub to someone. I don't know, it just picks randomly, so sorry. But I'll just like randomly gift one sub. I think at the beginning of the month. I think so. Yeah, right? That's neat. What a gift! Yeah, just to kind of like, you know, give a little bit back, I guess, in a sense. I don't know. I thought that might be nice. I hope you guys like it. Handy the Candy's my bot account, just so you know. I wanted to watch Coda in his God of War stream, but I didn't remember my password to my real Twitch, so I made a new account and then I just used it as my bot. That's the story of how Handy the Candy came to be, because I was like watching Hannibal at the time. Yeah. Oops. But yeah, this was nice. I like doing these. Nice gift. Nice cock. Whoops. Nice gift. I like doing them. So the funniest ever, wave packed fake plastic food for husband's lunch. That's funny. Oh, it'd be, you know, what'd be funny is like putting like my grandma actually to my grandpa. She used to make his lunches, you know, because like the 50s, and she packed him a lunch. But she would like, she put a thing of cheese in it, but it had the plastic around it. So he like went to take a bite of his sandwich and just bit into plastic, like in the cheese. It was so funny. I guess like I wasn't there, but I was just a twinkle in someone's eye at the time. But yeah, apparently it was really funny. I wish I'd been there in person. Although that'd be really weird because I'd be like super old now. Wives are mean. No, they're not mean. I mean, it depends. Wouldn't you think that that's kind of cute? Like, like, I mean, maybe if she didn't pack actual food, like, at all, it'd be kind of rude. You gotta have fun in some way. Fair enough. Fair enough. And those are harmless pranks. Like, the not harmless pranks are the ones that really fucking suck and are just rude and dumb. You know? Like, no one wants a not harmless prank. Who's the slow bro? I want to know. Tell me, baby girl. I've got to feed my babies. Who are you? Who is this? Who are you? Who's the slow bro? I think she assumed you'd go get food for lunch. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe she's like, he doesn't appreciate my cooking. I'm going to pack him plastic because he doesn't eat it anyway. Do the head thing. Oh, do you hear that? It felt so good. Ah. That felt better. Actually, I'm not supposed to do that because my C4 is pushed forward and pinches the main vertebrae. No, the main nerve in like my entire neck body. I could be paralyzed if I ride a roller coaster. Like, single man. All I know is I'd be newly divorced after that prank. Really? Wow.
Is this an April Fool's Day thing?
I don't know. We like single men. You have an explosive in your neck? Right! No, I wish. Maybe not. Maybe I don't wish that. But no, my C4 vertebrae is like pushed forward because I got severe whiplash as a child from a spinny chair. And, yeah, I'm not supposed to ride roller coasters, apparently. It's dumb. Because, like, I thought I was getting carpal tunnel because my hands were, like, kind of stiff from work. And I was taking out garbages and stuff. And, like, my hand would be, like, stuck like this for a minute. Like, I had to, like, force it open. And I'm like, am I getting carpal tunnel? So I went and they did some kind of x-rays all over. And they're like, nah, like, your C4 is pushed forward and pinches the main, like, nerve of your neck, I guess. And I'm like, no world of fun for you when you come visit. Watch me. Look, I was on shivering fucking timbers before this, so I'm brave and dumb. I'm both. You know, it's whatever. No, I don't like roller coasters. I don't like to ride on cats, so I don't usually ride kiddie rides. Just a personal preference. Good question, though. Do I like roller coaster? I like easy roller coasters. I like level baby roller coasters. Not baby, but like ups and downs. I don't need no spins. I don't need no loop-de-loops. I don't need none of that gut-wrenching nonsense. Cats are the best for riding. They really are. I mean, truly, sincerely. Just sitting there spinning my milk. Better than the spin of my tires, am I right? Yeah, kitties are the best. I enjoy them. I don't know what I like more, cats or dogs. Sad, no thrill seekers. Nyeh. I seek my thrills elsewhere. Do I? I'm not a thrill seeker. Wow, I'm really boring. I guess. I don't know. I love roller coasters. There you go. There you go. There you go. Panda Pikachu. The Pee-Pee team. Panda and Pikachu. Pippies. Go. Go do those roller coasters. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do the roller coasters. And you will. That's my TED Talk. I don't know. I hope people didn't leave because I started talking about religion. I feel bad. Oh well. These talks are for everything and everything. What'd you miss? Well, we talked about religion. We talked about roller coasters. We talked about the T4 in my neck. We talked about... oh my god. We talked about my mom. We talked about my grandpa. Okay, guys. Now that my dad's gone... remember when I was talking about, like, your parents and you want them to be proud of you? And I remembered why I told you my grandpa's story. Because I just had this thought recently. My dad and my grandpa, like, you know how you said you don't have to be blood to be family and, like, be a parent figure? Well, my grandpa, though he was my mother's father, was basically the dad my dad never really had. He was a good man. And, even after they got divorced and stuff, like, he was still really close with my father. And my dad really looked up to him a lot. I was in charge of, obviously, like, telling the doctors to basically give up my grandpa and all that stuff. That's how it feels. Like, I know everyone's gonna say, no, it doesn't matter. If you drink someone's blood, you can become family. I'm family with so many people. But no, like... so, because I feel like, in that moment, I was like, no, you become a vampire. Hold up. Okay, what are we holding up for, Codes? What's up? What's up, bud? What's up, Buttercup? What do I need to explain? Tell me. Tell me before the detour loses itself. Shh. Sweet baby. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Ignore the drink in my hand. It's okay. Shh. She's got a whole village flowing through her blood vessels. I do. Don't worry about it. That's why we have Purge After Dark now. You know it. Love, Daddy. Hello, dear. Okay, that's not important. What is important is my story. Oh, yeah, so they were super close. And, like, when I was like, yeah, let's just let Grandpa give up. Because he didn't want to be on life support and stuff. And, like, the pills were keeping him alive. But, like, that's realistically all they were doing. So, that all happened. My dad was there with me at that point. And I thought earlier, today, I think, and because I had to make that call, I wondered if my dad had some form of resentment or was disappointed in me. Because no one else made that call. It was me. I was the one in charge of it. I was the one in charge of saying, pull the plug or don't. You know what I mean? Even though he was hooked up to life support, but that's basically what we did. And yes, I talked with my dad about it. But ultimately, I'm the one who said it. So, and no, I don't think he does. But there's still that, like, wonder, you know what I mean? So, while I don't think he does, you were the one who had to take the courage to make the difficult decision. I was bequeathed upon me by my grandfather, who's like, I want it to be you! I'm like, thank you! Thanks, Grandpa! Love you! I do. Like, I don't hold him a grudge for it at all. Like, obviously, I knew his wishes, and he knew I would uphold them. But yeah, no. It was just something that had crossed my mind and whatnot, but I know, obviously, that he doesn't hold me a grudge. He's not resentful of it or anything like that. But it falls into that category we talked about wanting to make your parents proud. You know, that's all I really wanted to do, but you can't really make anyone proud in that moment. I could have made him proud with his mother, though. She had a port. I had needles of air. Oopsies! I slipped! She was nasty, man. Like, nasty. Not like gross. What? She was cruel. No, get out of here, mouse. She was cruel. And no... My father should have at least had the knowledge that his mother loved him when she died. And he doesn't have that. Because she was a terrible person. You know, I don't like the term calling other, like, female... She was a bitch. In the truest sense of the word. And I'm not talking about female dog. Like, she was cruel. Without reason. Without rhyme or reason. Like, that whole side of the family fucking was. My dad's not. What? She was. Okay? She was. Genuinely, she was. Like, there's no reason for that. There's no reason, you know, you either know or you don't. My dad was nothing but good to her. Let her live here for free. Did whatever she needed for the house. All this stuff. And he gets nothing. He gets a fuck you, son. Bitch mania. Yeah. Pretty much, though. Like, she was not nice. And the thing that I learned about that, why censor? Why indeed? It's true! Bitch mania! I love it. Bitch mania. Anyway, maybe that's how R&B feels. Maybe R&B wants to censor, and that's okay. We respect that. Oh, I respect censors. That's my knee. I just need to stretch my freaking leg. Oh, it feels so good. That's a Taco Bell bag. Oh, it's okay, R&B. No, censor yourself. It's okay. I'm in beach mania. Hell yeah. The beaches. Oh, man, I want to go to a beach. But anyway, like, she was just genuinely a mean person. For no reason. The world owed her a favor for no fucking reason at all. You know what? Let's go! I'm gonna censor myself forever. Mania. Sand happens. Sand happens. Happens. I don't know if I could keep up. Bitch. OMG sand. Purge censors too. I'll always try to censor myself. I can't do it very well because I can't always recognize when I swear. So... Hey, do you guys want to make sand castles? With all the sand and pandas behind her. That was a joke told to me once by a friend. But anyway, no. She was mean. Like, legitimately. Like, just mean. Like, for no reason. Like, I just don't like her. I didn't like her at all. And it's hard for me to, like, not like someone, but, like, God damn it, did I hear? Like, Purge is back. Purge is pissed. wait, Purge is pissed. Purge is pissed. Alright. Like, my leg's stuck and I want it back. It's just out there. Sand rubs me the wrong way. What are you using, sandpaper? Ha! Got him! Got him! Is that what they say? Oh, come here, please. It's like my leg skin. Use lube. Lube and sandpaper? Sounds uncomfortable, honestly. I mean, to each their own, don't get me wrong. The sandpaper or the lube? Oh, the lube. The sand. In general, sand. Why do you know that it gets everywhere? I don't want to know. Why the fuck is my bot not working? Wait, why the fuck is my bot? Why? I just want it to post. That's all I want. There he goes! Finally, after 2 fucking hours, you decide to do your goddamn job. Wait, your job, you What if I just go like, sand? Oh, I blink sand. Never mind. I'm not good at doing like long swears and beeping them. I'm good at doing long swears, I just can't beep them out. So that's got Codithan up to speed. You know, sand is not a lube. Anything's a lube if you try hard enough. Now you're just doing Morse code. You right. You right, I could. I think anything's a lube if you try hard enough. I really do. Personally. You know what? Why are you taking advice from me? I'm an idiot. I beg to differ. I mean, you can beg all you want, son. Doesn't mean the sand's not getting any lubier. Just make it work. Lube is for wimps. Lube is for deserts. Well, of which I am not one. Something. I'm not reaching the end. My straw is just in the wrong spot. Lubed up head to toe. Like that one movie? Shoot. So, shit, what's it called? It's like it's there. It's like a spoof movie? And it's got like, I have my dad's eyes, but they're like in a little like eye case. I keep thinking Air Force One, and that's not fucking it. Like, Naked Gun? Naked Gun? Naked Gun. Naked Gun. Naked Gun. That's it. They're like, did you bring protection? They literally are just like dressed in like head to toe condoms. Rubbers. I just watched that movie the other day. I know what that means. I know that reference. Now I'm done. The end makes me tingle. I think Bartholomew got a spider. Reference. Put the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. Did you get a spider? Do you need help? Wait, he might need assistance. Oh, fuck, I'm on it. Hold on. Barty caught a wolf spider. Hold on. Bartholomew, do you need help? I got you, bud. Get it, Barty. Get it. Please get it. Wait! Where's my napkins? I have like a whole hoard of them. He's not eating it. He's just fucking playing with it. Like an idiot. Get it, Barty. Get it. Good boy. Get it. Get it. Get it. Eat it. Are you eating it? No. Well, I can't move the box anymore. It's going to your litter box. Come on now. Bartholomew, ready? Go. Did you get it? I can't tell. Well, get it, Barty. Oh, God, he's eating it. Oh, God, Bartholomew, you. Bartholomew, that's gross. Ew. Oh, my God, he's eating it. Bartholomew, let me get away. I'll get it. You. I got it. Did you like my butt? That was disgusting. It was so gross. No, like he like and then spat it out. No, he's still eating it. I mean, good kitty. Thank you. It's not there. See, I can't be flagged because that's literally a plank. Good boy, Bartholomew. I wish I had a treat for him. Technically, I'm not wearing pants. I mean, they're shorts. I thought this was a pantsless stream. Yeah. My pants went in the washer. Are you having fun? It was disgusting. It was disgusting. He ate the whole. Those quarter pants are capris. Don't fool yourself. Did you eat it? Do not bring it to me. I love these. They got like pockets and everything. I'd show you, but I don't. I mean, I've been that far, but like the pants, the shorts don't go up that far. Crunchy caprice. I would really like a 1986 caprice. Look at my hair. Being eaten in the cracks. I'm sure that happened to me. I'm sorry if you had to see that. Look, it's been a long day. Even my ass is hungry. Dude, when I tell you I had a diabetic moment for like half the fucking trip in the gun store, I'm not lying to you. I was a disaster. Because I hadn't eaten food for breakfast. Even my ass is hungry. Well, I hadn't eaten breakfast. It was 6 before we ate food, like 6 p.m. Granted, I had bought, because they had snacks at the fucking gun shop, so I bought like peanuts and some like beef, not even jerky wieners, they're like little sausages that were like teriyaki flavored. I had a hard time. My sugars were nearly 300 when I got home because I just ate the fucking chicken like nobody's business. And it's so weird because like with diabetes, when you have those moments of like lows and stuff, like I was losing my damn mind. I was like, what? Right. Where are we going? Like, it was bad. Like, you thought these talks were R&B wants sausage. I'm telling you, the teriyaki flavored sausage is pretty good. If I was a flavor, I wish I'd stop before I thought. No, I can't. I'm sorry. Please. Look, we all want sausage, okay? It's a great breakfast food. It's a great afternoon food. It's a great food in general, and usually it's packed full of protein if you really work hard enough and like get the right kind of sausage. Packed full of proteins. Like, just really just guzzles down the throat. I think my eye twitched just then. You know. Oh, you're talking about food. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh heavens to Betsy. Y'all help each other. I'll just watch, I guess. Yeah, we're all talking about, I'm talking about food. What are you guys talking about? What? Good sausage is packed full of protein. She needs sausage. She wants sausage, J Twitch. Give it to her. Give her some sausage. Give her some snacks. Give her some good, the good stuff. Here, I'll play a romantic song for you to give her the sausage to. Hold on. I just gotta find a romantic sausage music. Here you go. Romantic music. This is your sign. Was that romantic enough for you? Did I set the sand? There's sand! Oh no! Oh dear. Oh heavens. Gracious me, oh gracious my. Y'all wild. Y'all crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed the chat though. I know I did. It's only been 2.5 hours. It doesn't feel like that long. Does it? It really doesn't. They're sad. Could you imagine? Ugh. You did this to us. I did nothing to you. I only played the music. I don't know what else I would have done. Other than like blinking myself out and calling my grandma a bitch. This is how this all started. I called my grandmother up after dark place. It takes everyone to a dark place. But I'm here to draw you out of that dark place. Because, you know, Jay, I'm with ya. Fucking confused dog, me too. I don't know. It's a good time. We like being drunk. I also drank an intoxicating beverage, but I wouldn't call myself drunk as much as tired. I'm just sleepy. Which is fair. It's like 2:30 in the morning. What's up, R&B? What's your question? I got an answer, I'm sure. The answer might be I don't know. Happens. What's your question? Will there be special swing-ups during after dark? I think I'd be open to that. Definitely, especially if someone really wants to talk about something with me. There'd be obviously like rules and stuff. Like you got a burning question that guests can hop on and answer and talk about. Yeah, I could see that being a thing. I think that would be really fun. Obviously there'd be rules like, you know, respectful and all that fun stuff, and it'd be more like a discussion talk thing versus like a argument type thing. Just those kind of rules. That's literally it. Otherwise, I don't care. Never rules. Always rules. There's always rules to everything. There's rules to everything in life. All the time. If there wasn't, we wouldn't have a society. We'd have anarchy. This is an unsanctioned stream. Sorry. What does that mean? I don't know! Do you want to hop on a Discord call, R&B? And do you have burning questions? Girls always have rules. More like guidelines, as the What's His Nuts guys would say from whatchamacallit, Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, you scared the crap out of me. Thank you. But yeah, I think that'd be fine. Because I do have the Discord and everything, so we could all hop onto a voice chat there. Shh, single man. I think it depends on the partner you have, my dear. I'm proud. I mean, I'm single. Sometimes I feel like a guy. That's part of the whole gender fluid nonsense. Don't listen to me. So I like to be called daddy. It's weird. It's weird for me. It's weird for you, isn't it? I know it is. Anyway. Daddy. We like fluids. I've got plenty. You ever wish you just shut up sometimes? Me too. I wish that too for me, but it's never gonna happen, so I just kind of... Oopsie poodle, I did it again. Not like that. Oh, poor Jay Twitch, he's so confused and lost and alone. No, it's alright, buddy. Don't be lost and alone. Yeah, don't do it. That's cool. We'll be here for you if you're lost and alone. I don't know why I say alone, but whatever. If you're lost, we're here for you. There you go. There we go. I did it. Good job, me. Technically, it's Saturday, my good sir. Sorry, I'm wacky right now. Are you? Are you wacky? That's good. That's good. I'm glad that you're wacky. It's Freaky Friday. Sure shit is. Hell yeah. There's nothing better than a Friday that's kind of freaky. You gotta have a little freaky sometimes, you know? Still Friday for you? Y'all. Y'all and your nonsense. I say y'all like I'm from the south and really I'm from the true north. I still got 30 minutes to get freaky. Do it. How are we gonna get freaky in 30 minutes? 3.0. Yeah, Jay, you're out in like Hawaii, right? I think. Still figuring out the slinky thing. Bro, what did I tell you? Hole, hot dog, hallway. You wrap it, twist it, bop it. 808. Yeah. I have another friend that had the 808 tag. Because that's like a district, right? Or something like that. Like a, not a town, I don't think. I don't think it's a street either. Need the pencil size. I got a Polly Pocket around here somewhere, I'm sure. My slinky feels... Shouldn't have overestimated your size. Damn. Get that man some aloe vera for that burn. Damn, son. What a great therapy session these are. Bruh. No. I'm glad you're all seeming to be doing well. And I'm sure you got that way because you did something that you didn't think you could do, and you did it anyway. She sure is. I'm destroying you hard, son. That's alright. We all deserve a little destruction every now and then. As if he's getting another fucking spider. I'm gonna bug my house. Therapy is a beginning. Therapy? Probably is what she meant. Can I assist you in any way, sir? Here, would you like to join us? Come here. Ugh. This is Bartholomew. Mew, mew, mew. Hello! He's got little cold kitty feet. Why are you slipping? I'm a horrible female. Maybe. No, you're not. What are you doing? You're slipping, boy. Bart! Barty! No, he just lets me manhandle him because he doesn't care about nothing. And now you're slipping. Beans! These little beans. They're so chilly. Yeah, you're so chilly. Barty! Bartholomew! Mwah! 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 Bartholomew! Look, I'll hold you like a child if I want. Hello? Oh, do you want free? Does your kitty want free? Oh, Barty. Oh, Barty. Oh, Barty. Oh, Barty. Rules are mean. What? My family shows like hair jokes. Just means I like ya. I can take mean jokes sometimes. Not always, though. Bartholomew has beautiful eyes. Actually, I think I'm pretty good at taking mean jokes. Sniff, I'm honored. Oh, God, honored. Bartholomew. 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 Barty, 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 Barty. Can I have a kiss? Give me a kiss and I'll let you go. Give me a kiss and I'll let you go. Give me a kissy and I'll let you go. Give me a kiss and I'll let you go. Give me a kiss. Okay. Don't then. Give me a kiss. He's so mad. Catnip for Bart. No! He's hyper enough. Can I have a kiss? Please. He literally... He's setting. He literally plays in my bathtub. Like, just goes in there and fucking... Redeemed catnip for Bart. Bartholomew. Can I have a kiss? He doesn't love me. Can I have a kiss? 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 I don't know what Bartholomew would do. He runs through all 800 feet of my house like a maniac on the regular. Be free, Bartholomew! He really does. It's wild. That's when your cats get too much. Cat's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And then he goes to molest a scratching post. Catnip mania. Man, I did my catnip for Stream Mania. I swear to God, I could hear colors. Like, that was a wild time. I haven't had that much energy in a while. Like whole 2 weeks now. It was good. It was a good time. It was a great time, some would say. It's not too many. It was just the right amount. Probably. Maybe too many. That was a lot. You wanted energy at the end of the thing, so I was like, I know how to solve that connection in case I get sleepers. I didn't disappoint you, now did I? No, I had that energy for 5 days. Here, color, taste, sounds. Blue tastes like cranberries. And sounds like just... What's your question? I got you. Let's go. Ask me questions. I'm ready to answer all your questions, probably. What sound did you think tastes the best? Sound? I think... I don't really like sweets. I mean, I do and I don't. Like, I get sick of them pretty quickly. The suction pop sound, like... Well, that's not a suction pop. You know, let's see. I feel like I'd like something crisp. Nice, like a sweet candy. That's fair. That's fair. I think a piano. Or you mean like a genuine sound? Hairbrushing sound. Tastes the best. Ooh. I know what sounds I like. Probably just tastes like hair. Ooh, water over rocks in a stream. That's a good one. I feel like that would taste really soothing. Ah. No. Sound. Yeah, it would taste like mellow. Yeah, like maybe a marshmallow. That'd be good. I mean, I said piano, but that's not really a sound. Maybe... Ooh, the wind in the trees. I like that. I bet that would taste good. If we're talking about sounds, like the rustling of leaves. Just in general, like even if you're just walking in like a leafy forest, like the rustling of leaves I think would taste good. Nice and crisp, you know? Like chips. I have a craving for chips. Did I tell you about Taco Bell's dollar menu that has the cheese rolls? Wind chimes. Wind chimes would be nice, I think. Wind trees sounds like a good taste. Right, yeah. Right, it does. That sound sounds like a good taste. Sounds delicious, some would say. Really divine. But yeah. That's a good question. I like that question. That was an interesting question. Thank you for asking it. I appreciate that. But yeah. This was fun. Okay. Okay, what's your next question? Wind chimes away from my bedroom, yes. I have a wind chime in my garage, which is funny because it doesn't do anything. Which color do I think tastes the best? I think red would be too spicy, as much as I like the color red. I feel like blue. Yeah, agree. I agree with Panda. Blue would probably be the most refreshing taste. Green? Interesting. What do you think green would taste like? Blue to me? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people... I can taste colors. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind is the real question, honestly. So yeah. That's a good question. Like, dakine? That's the catnip talking. Go rolling in the catnip, Panda. You're getting nippy. I don't know. That was dumb. Look, not every zinger I can give you is going to be a good one, okay? I've got to have some failure so I can believe that I can do better in the next one. I'm coming around. I did a complete 180. Look how thick these arms are. Look at that. That's not all muscle either. That's genuine fat, baby. Let's see. No, I have that physical condition. Like, M&M's all have a different... Weird? Oh. Interesting. Huh. That's interesting. Wild. Genuine. I got that genuine physical condition, girl. You know what I'm talking about. That one where you can taste colors. Let me tell you, you taste like the color pink. Oh, no. Such a dumbass. Also, my roots are really coming in. You taste like a pig. Well, I mean, as long as you don't eat the color brown, I'm sure it's pretty good. Waggles eyebrows. You know, I can only, like, lift this eyebrow. I can't lift my other one. Like, I can lift it, but it doesn't, like, lift as high as the other. Which is probably because this one I smacked my head. Bartholomew. Because I smacked my head on, like, a thingy. Yellow's not a very good color, at least to me. That's interesting. What do you want, cat? What in tarnation do you want? You don't know. Birdie? Ooh, Bartholomew. Bartholomew. This is the rest of the stream. Me petting Bartholomew. Pet, 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 pet. He is shedding. He is shedding. I bet. You're really cute. Do 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 do. I love you. Mwah. You want to go play? Yeah, you don't want cuddles right now, huh? Well, you don't have to push on me. This is Barty's tum tum. These are Barty's feet. Bye, Barty. He's like, please let me go, mother. Pink is nice. I like green. Flamingos. What does a flamingo taste like, you suppose? Like shame. Probably. I feel like they wouldn't. They're all feathers and feet. You know? Feet feathers. I don't imagine they taste very, good. Did you know flamingos are originally white? Yes, I did know that, actually. Don't try to get me with facts, son. I got facts coming out my bumhole. Yeah. Yeah, the babies are like white, but they eat so much shrimp that they turn pink or something. Yeah, I knew that. You know the red tide kills off like a whole bunch of stuff in Florida like every year or something like that? Because it's an algae that literally sucks all the oxygen out of the water and like kills everything. Bunghole facts with Purge. Did you know that the human anus can stretch wide enough to fit a raccoon inside of you? Just saying. Can't. Oh no. It makes me think that if they eat something of a different pigment, they change that color. An interesting fact is that ants, they gave ants these like waters to drink, and they had different food dyes in them. So like one puddle thing was like yellow, one was green, one was red, and has this been tested and proven? I'm sure by someone that's not me. I don't know who got their facts from what, but it is physically possible. But also, like, the things people shove in their anus and then go to the hospital for, probably proven. Just saying. But no, they gave it to a bunch of ants, and like their abdomens changed the color of of the water they were drinking, which is very interesting. That's where I put that little thief. My butthole thief. Yeah, interesting. In fact, I guess, indeed, there we go. Not in fact, indeed. It's very interesting. Life's interesting, isn't it? There's many amazing things that the human body can do. We're one of the very few animals that can have something amputated and still manage to, like, live. Because, like, yeah, we do that to dogs, but, like, they need surgery and, like, they need all this stuff to, like, keep going. Like, a human, you can, like, chop something off, and as long as they don't bleed out or something, good to go, like a Taco Bell Crunch Wrap. Take me away. Peekaboo. 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 Pikachu. Pikasnoo. Peekaloo. Ah, thank you. You didn't have to. Why are you crying? Why did that come with a crying emoji? Why? Why are you crying? Oh no. Is it because of the raccoon? Did he steal your bits? God damn him. I'm gonna have a talking to with that, heathen. I'll just slap him 1 or 2 times. Always crying? But why? Why are you always crying? Not that that's a bad thing necessarily, but why? Why are you always crying? Is there a reason? Did you just cry? That's okay. Do you have overactive tear ducts? I lost mine in the war. The war for my soul. I lost, so they took my tear ducts, which is fine, because I didn't need them. I never need them for anything. That's alright. I was very much looking forward to this stream. Mostly because, like I said, I had a lot of people that were, like, really down on themselves. My friends and stuff. A lot. This last week. My last bits. Oh! I didn't even see the last bits part! Now I feel bad! No! Thank you. It means a lot. It really does. I don't know if I would love to be a guest if you ever do that. I probably will. Honestly, if you ever want to, like, talk, be a guest or anything, just reach out. Like, if you want to do it next time I do this, After Dark with Purge thing, you're more than welcome to. We can do that. That'll be fun. It's just hard because I also don't know who's gonna be, like, in the chat, you know? I don't need some booger coming in. Boogering up stuff. I don't think it. And I haven't had many of those, to be honest. I'm very grateful. And I'm just kind of grateful in general. I'm grateful of the people I met doing this. I honestly almost didn't do this because I was working my full-time job. You'd have to be drunk. That's the only rule. I don't care. That's fine. That's fine. But oh, I almost didn't get to do Twitch like I do, like the 4 days a week standard that I do. Because I was doing my full-time job, and then I had another part-time job in a factory, which was 5 days a week. She'll destroy me on live stream. Maybe I should have it so that it's like 2 people. Like you can put a limit on your voice chat stuff, so maybe I'll just have it so it's like 2 people, and then I'll have it so that like it's just me and that person, and then when they're done, like there's a queue kind of. We could do that. We'll see how it goes. We'll test it out. I think that'd be really fun. But yeah, I think it'll be good. It's a good idea. I like it. Thank you for it. I appreciate it. But I almost didn't get to do all this and meet all you lovely people because I was working, like I said, the full-time job and then the part-time job as well. So yeah, and I luckily, well, I guess not. I don't know. Not luckily necessarily, but I did quit the part-time one. It's pre-recorded. Nah, she is actually. Can confirm. Yeah, can confirm. Behind the scenes. One time was on Golf with Friends. That's true. It's the only time we've ever been, at least on my channel, we've been vocally active, like on actual talking-ishness. Yeah, no. And like no one would ever be forced to do that either. It'd definitely be a volunteer basis if you guys want to. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And playing that other one, hide and seek or whatever we did, that was a lot of fun too. I'd like to play yes, only one time. You can force me, Purge. I mean, I can. I choose to use my forcing powers for good, not evil. But I just what's the word? Because I can be less talkative. That's fair. That's fair. I tend to talk a lot, and I hope I don't. Because I know, like, with the Streamania, which was a blast and a hoot and a holler, and I loved every moment of it. And it has definitely, like, Streamania in and of itself kind of was able to make me more active in the community, like, as a whole. We get you 8 shots in. Pretty much, yeah. But no, he'll make me more active in the community and everything, and meet like a whole bunch of cool creators and stuff, and just kind of start that support train. That was really nice, and I hope that I express my thankfulness to everyone, like genuine. Like I'm genuinely grateful. I'm genuinely grateful that there's Streamania was awesome, and I'm genuinely grateful that like, yeah, like, and the energy that carried throughout, you know, was really nice too. Because I was thinking that like maybe people taper off like halfway through, because it was all day, you know. And they didn't. Like we had an average of I think 20 or so viewers like every stream for everyone. And honestly, like being at the end, you know, I didn't I didn't expect too much, because like I was the last one. 1 a.m. for myself, 10 p.m. for you guys, which isn't terribly late, but still like people are winding down and stuff, you know. So I wasn't sure. But it was honestly fantastic. It was a great time, and I'm honestly very grateful that I was allowed to be a part of it. Yeah, it was a good time. I appreciate all the work everyone put into it. I mean, obviously you and California Kid probably doing the most. I don't know if there's another person behind the scenes or anything, but it was good. It was a good time. It was really great. No, I did the energy drink thing because I work, like, between streaming and work, I do about 60 hours a week of work, because I stream 8 hours, I work 50 hours, and then I'm, you know, always trying to improve the channel. I'm doing the emotes, I'm uploading to YouTube, mostly just Twitch VODs and things like that, but like, I'm always trying to make the channel better for the community, because I want it to grow, you know, in a direction. And I want the people who do follow me and give me that kind of faith that I'll give them the content that they want. I want them to feel, you know, appreciated and stuff. And I want my followers to feel appreciated. Just because they don't subscribe doesn't mean that I don't appreciate them, of course. So that's why I try to work on the... try to give you good content. I try. It's a lot. So I'm usually like tired 80% of the time, but I still want to, you know, give people what they want to see. And also just, you know, do what I want to do too, of course. But, oh! Pikachu! Judge Groovy, man! Aw. He's a newer one, too. You said subscribe. You know, and I know I play a lot of scary games, which is really funny because I hate them. I don't like scary games because, like, that last one I was playing, Forsake, I was genuinely afraid! Look at all his hair flowing around. Anyway. But, like, I know people like to watch it, and I'm getting better at it, and it's one of those things, like, I don't necessarily like to play them, but I do really enjoy the lore behind a lot of scary games. It's really fascinating. So, yeah. But that's why I try to put, like, spooky things in there and all that nonsense. Because I know some people enjoy just scaring me in general. Which is fine. I don't mind. I enjoy it too. Lots of cults. Sometimes, yeah. Dude, that drove me nuts on Forsake. Because the game would knock. Like, I think before you were even in the game, like, the game fucking started knocking, and I'm like, it didn't do that originally. It just did shit. It didn't do it. It just, you know, but then it starts knocking. The phone starts ringing. I'm like, no. You know? So, yeah, I don't. It was a lot. But no. I couldn't hear the knocks from the game or the stickers, so I didn't know. Really? I wonder why. I wonder why you couldn't hear them. I heard them. Can you hear... Well, I guess it was the stickers, wasn't it? Yeah, I heard them. I wonder why you couldn't. That's weird. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I don't know. Sounds of the colors are too loud to hear. Probably. I could taste the rainbow. There's some stickers, but others are too soft sounding. Okay. I'll see if I can fix it, because I can change the sound of all the stickers too. I heard them. Most likely my son. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but like, I don't know. I just was thankful for the Stream Mania community and all that fun stuff, and like, I've tried to be more active on Twitch. It's just difficult, like, trying to make sure I get to everyone's stream. Like, sometimes I just pop in like, hi, gotta go, bye! But like, I'll still try to pop in and say something, give some encouragement, you know? Because, like, we all put hard work into it. We all try. You know? And I just want to help out that way, I guess, if that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, Panda. That makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. I just want my community to know that I appreciate them, which is why, like, I'm trying with the Discord. I haven't had a lot of time. Aww! I hope so. That's good. I hope so. I don't know. Just know that everyone works hard. You're ridiculous. Panda. If you're like, look at my kid, he's got this cool ass gaming computer, bet you're jealous. Maybe. So? Already surpassed me. There you go, have some num-nums. Oh wait. The num-nums were booby-trapped! Oh no, not booby-trapped num-nums! Oh, heavens to Betsy, the travesty! Oh, need to make R&B Pikachu feel bad. Aw. What's this do? I don't know. Blocks. What does this do? No, I'm just dicking with stuff. Uh-oh. Now you've got to fly. That's fine. Always crying. Oh, no! I don't have a crying emote yet. I should make one of those. I should. I don't have a crying one. I don't know how... Who the fuck do I make cry? The bone skeleton? You wouldn't be able to see it on the blue eyes. cry when you look too closely. Jesus Christ. Jesus Cristo. I guess so. Guess that's true. Cry when you look too closely. Damn. Damn. Got me. Modify a single emote. What can you modify it with? Alright, I want to modify this one. Sunglasses. How do I move them? I can't move the sunglasses? That's dumb. I wanna put sunglasses on my guy. He just looks stupid. He just looks dumb. They're not even over his eyes. Man, why is chat so weird? Oh, that's why. I'm gonna see if I can change the font. I have it as old school. What is boxed? No, that's Twitch. Oh, see, that one's cute! Okie dokie, well that just ruined everything. Oh my god, it's so small now. Is that gonna be too... IDK, man. I'm just playing with my stuff now. A random fact. No, everyone knows that one. I think I told that one already. Random fact. Did I tell you about high heels? And how they were and why they were invented? Did you know the high heels were invented for butchers because it was to keep them from like stepping in all the blood from their butcheriness? Cotton candy was invented by a dentist. That makes too much sense. Font settings. Oh my god. I've done it. I fixed it. I think. Maybe I fixed chat. For display purposes. I don't know. Genius. Yeah! Never ending. I have a genius idea. It's $1 billion idea, but I can't tell you because then it'd be stolen. And no one would give me credit. No, the natural way to give birth is to, like, squat. Yeah, it's squatting. Kind of like a giraffe. Yeah. And it's also easier to give birth in water as well. Yeah, that's why they made the squatty potty. Yeah, the way that we sit to poop, like, pinches, like, something in our bowels. That actually makes it much more difficult. And the reason it's changed is because the king wants to see his wives give birth because yeah. Yup. Sure shit was. Did you know that a chainsaw was originally invented to help cut open a woman to give, like, room for her child to slip out? That's how the chainsaws were invented. Now we cut down trees with them. Fascinating. I love how it's random fact is redeemed and I barely get one out before everyone's like, did you know? I love it. I have no qualms with it. I just think it's adorable. That's all. I think it's cute. Everyone's like, did you know? Great facts. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. What else? What other facts? I like to give more than one. Because it is like 1,500. And sometimes I just have shit facts. So, oh! Here's a parasite fact. Okay, did you know that, it's not necessarily proven, but scientists believe I'm not really a Pikachu? I'm not stupid. I know it's April Fool's Day. Duh. Not much else to spend on. Fair enough. Fair enough. Did you know that... Also, I think I'm gonna do the... Here's a question for you guys, since you guys are talking to me. So, this Toe of Satan thing. Should I make it a not bits thing and make it a... Oh my gosh, this is so nice. And make it a... bones thing? A bones points thing? Do you think? Channel points thing? I think so. I think I might do that. Because... I feel like bits is a lot. But also, I just don't wanna... Like, I swear a lot. I understand this. I also use big words. My speech has changed. You think channel points is great? Alright. Alright. So if we do bones and movements whenever, whether or not it happens. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'll not leave it, but I'll probably just change it to bones. But I'll make it like quite like 3,000. I think Coda says it like 5, which isn't bad. But also he's got like the super hot like stuff, which I think is completely fair. Cause, bruh, he's got bigger hoo-has than I do, for sure. And I like to think I've got like at least 8 inches of BDE. So let's not talk about my hoo-has. They're probably fucking girthy, you know. Bruh, it was so great though that happened for Stream Mania. That's fair. Maybe once it becomes like a more acknowledged thing, because I have like this thing where it automatically posts. Well, not automatically, I gotta push a button, but like I have this where the challenge is open. But also like, what if I miss it? You know. So I think I'll change it to points. I think that's a good idea. Thank you for your input. I appreciate it. But yeah. I don't know, man. Like, this is a good time. I hope you enjoy these. I know I do. I am posting them to YouTube as well. I'll give 500 to see it happen. 500 to see what happened. Do you want me to just suck on it now? Let me try the foot. Alright, I will. But first I'm gonna get a drink. I need a drink first if I'm gonna do this. Because, no. So, hi baby boy. Hi baby boy. Baby boy. I love you. Okay. Got a water. Did you just want me to suck on it now? Okay, so way back in the day, I did this with my coworker friend. I think I made it 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay. It's gonna be funny because you're gonna see my face turn red. Let me... Oh, a hype train's close. What do I gotta do for the hype train? What do we do? You know what? There's only like 4 of us. It's fine. Or wait, 7. There's 7 of us. It's fine. Okay. So initially what this would be is y'all pay your bits. I do... Oh, fuck. I don't have the wheel on this one. Hold on. A bacon genie. Oh, that's cute. Okay, wait. That's the chat box. Let me... I'll show you what it would normally be, and then what I'm gonna do is just literally suck on it for as long as I can manage, okay? I'm gonna try. Okay. So then what it would be is this would spin. It's not making noise for whatever reason, it's just fine. There it goes. So it's like, oh, no swearing for 15 minutes. So that means that I can't swear for 15 minutes. If I do swear, one more thing, then hype. I can't give myself bits, I don't think. I don't have any bits anyway. Yeah, you can't cheer on your own channel. Whoopsies. Wow, I just stared off into space. It's fine. So I wouldn't swear for 15 minutes. If I swear 1 to 5 times, I have to suck on this for 30 seconds. And each one... Rotate the wheel so the pointer... Oh, so you can read the wheel better? Oh, that makes sense. I'll have to give that a try. I was playing with it a little bit. I don't even remember what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. Or whatever. But anyway, whatever it is. Here I am. I'll have to try that. I've been just playing with stuff. But that makes sense, because then it's like... readable level. That makes sense. I like that. And then if I do, so every like increment of 5, so then if I do 6 to 10 swears, I gotta do another 30 seconds. So every bracket increases how long I have to suck on this thing by 30 seconds. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a sip of water because my mouth is really dry from talking. Okay. And then, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to suck on this thing for as long as I possibly can. Try is the key word. So, wet my whistle, as it were. Hold on. I fucked up when I closed my thing. There we go. This thing, like, even, like, thanks. Like I said, I think I'm, oh yeah, let's time myself. Probably taking the fifth. Hold on. I'm going to get my stopwatch ready, okay? Like I said, I think it was 1 minute and 22 seconds last time. This is the toe of Satan. Oh, even far away, it smells like a very, remember Big Red Gum? That's what it smells like. Okay, are you ready? Yes, it smells very intense. So, just so you know, because I'm not going to probably be able to talk, this is the meter thing. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'm going to feel pain for you. Yeah, it's super spicy. So, like, basically, most people can't last 5 minutes. You ready? It's hot. It's hot. I didn't start my stopwatch. Oh no! My cheeks. Oh God. I'm crying. It just makes it worse. I know how. I'm trying to cry. I can't. It's making me cry. It burns so bad. Bruh. A tear just fell from my cheeks. It hurts to talk. You see my tear? Coda, it burns! I just got like my tongue hanging in water limbo. It gets worse. It gets... like, I can't feel my face. I can't feel my tongue. It still hurts. Like, my lips hurt. What's that mean? What's it mean I'm not an M? Is my tongue bleeding? It feels like it. Yeah, no. I'm not... whatever. Ow. Ow. How do you do this, Coda? I think it's finally calming down. I lied. I don't know anyone named Craig. Why would he have a list? I fucked up. I fucked up with this. I started late on my stopwatch. Like, my lips fucking hurt. Ow. So, I did this at work. And this lady wanted to talk to me about phones. Like, after, I'm gonna go yell because I'm gonna go get milk. I'll be right back. But yeah, no, it was awful. It hurts. Ow! This is mine now. Bye. Thanks, Fridge. Love you. Bye. Hi, Bubba's. My mama hurts. It's milk. Milk is the answer. No, don't. I've never felt a euphoria from drinking milk like I feel now, except for right now. Oh my god. Milk's never tasted so good. My tongue's still hot. I literally cried. But yeah, no, like, I was eating, like, ice cream and stuff when I did this at work. And I think I had, like, a half-hour reprieve or something. Were you there, Coda? I think I had, like, a half-hour reprieve, and this lady comes in, would not talk to anyone but me. What am I? What's the person that likes to watch this kind of fucked up shit? Like, that's me. Give and inflict are the same thing. Inflict Watch. What's a voyeur? What's a voyeur? What's a voyeur? I thought we were talking about S&Ms. What's a voyeur? What? I said inflict. Inflict and whatever as well. Like, I'd be the one shoving the sucker in your fucking mouth. On my dick. I need a whip sound. Whoosh! Damn! Milk has never tasted so good for me. You gotta go? Okay. I mean, I should too, but I gotta recover. I will not recover well. Ow. I just wanna... Oh my god. My stopwatch is still like, you wanna try again? The answer is no. Have a good night, R&B. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the bits and stuff. I really appreciate that. Good night! I love you too, R&B. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. All of the talking that we did about a little bit of everything. I tried. I'm glad you enjoy these. I'm glad, even if only one person tunes in and maybe I just help one person with stuff. That's all that matters, really. At the end of it. Have a good night. Thanks, bud. Aw. Good night. Have a lovely one. I love how they all jump. The roof of my mouth hurts. My tongue hurts. My lips hurt. My breath is hot. I'm like a fire-breathing dragon. I have one ice cube in my... No, I don't. I have more than that. Maybe. It's okay. As long as y'all were entertained, it's okay. Don't put ice on it. You watch me. The milk's helping a lot, actually. I feel like if I had ice cream, that'd be pretty good. The milk's helping quite a bit, but I'm drinking a lot of it. Hey, how's it going? Something creamy. Why do you have pudding? It's sugar-free. I'll probably do that after I quit, after I leave here. But yeah, maybe this wasn't a good idea. Like, an every stream thing might be a lot, just because I swear often. So, and I can't, like, not talk, like, that would defeat the purpose. Because I'm not as strong as Codes. I don't have the, power. Because, like, that was essentially a minute. And like the amount of time it would take me to recover, I feel would kind of ruin the momentum of any game I was playing. Code is so strong. He really is, honestly. As far as the fucking food, hot stuff goes, hell yeah. Talking and breathing out just makes it hurt. This is bringing back flashbacks. Maybe I'll just do licks. That would be worse, I think, maybe. Like, maybe it's just too hot. Maybe it's just, that's too much. I need to find something else. All I could think of otherwise was, like, eating an onion, which is fucking gross. No one's gonna watch me eat an apple like an onion like an apple. Like, come on. I don't know. I was just trying to find something fun for people to, do. I don't... Maybe spicy isn't my way to go. Maybe that's just not for me. Maybe that's just not my thing. Hot is not. Because honestly, this is a lot hotter than I remembered. All I remember is like complaining a lot. But I also had ice cream at my disposal, so like... And I don't have ice cream right now. And like, sugar-free ice cream's gross. It's just gross. So, we'll see. We'll see what I can figure out. But also, maybe I just won't have something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see. The way of the spice is a difficult path. One that you tried with the utmost professional feet steps. Good job. I'm very proud of you for that. Good job, Codes. I'm proud of you. Bro, you want my sucker? Yeah, I'll have to figure out a thing. Just because I feel like it does help, you know, engage the community a bit, and stuff, so we'll see. But, yeah. Respectfully hard pass. Yeah, you're fine. Just numb themselves to the pain. I guess. I don't think I could ever numb myself. I think my face would just fall off first. Like, yes, there's an entertainment value to it, but it's kind of miserable for the first however long it's been, fucking 15 minutes. Now it's like manageable. I could uncomfortably fall asleep like this. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's the best spicy you can do. Dude, my spicy is honey barbecue sauce. Like, that's my spice. That's my comfort spice, you know? So... But yeah, this was nice. I do think I'm gonna start wrapping it up, though. It's been 3.5 hours, which is a good time, a nice long session for these talks. If I do open it up to more, like, talking in the Discord and stuff, I'll probably let you know that time, like, the day that we do them. Because, like I said, these aren't gonna be an every Friday thing, I don't think. I do really like them, though. I do really enjoy these times that we have with each other. But I'm not sure if I'll do it every Friday. Because I already stream 4 days a week, already work full-time, plus 10 hours. So, we'll see. There might be times where I'm just too tired. But yeah, I do enjoy these. And I really do greatly appreciate all of you that come for them, that engage with me during them, talk to me. Even if you didn't, like, I'm sure I'd talk myself into a tired state. I feel so much better now. But yeah, no. These are really nice. I do enjoy them. I hope they don't get anyone too down. I actually hope they lift you up quite a bit. That's the point. The point is to, like, yes, we're gonna talk about hard things, but hopefully, like, lift you up at the same time. You know, because whether you're having a hard time or not, like, your feelings are valid in that. And even if you're not having a hard time right now, maybe this will help you sometime in the future or something like that. Does that make sense? I don't want to sound egotistical. I just like helping people. And I know in my short amount of time on this earth, I've experienced quite a bit. So, not saying I experience every single thing under the sun, but maybe I've experienced something similar or whatever, so we can kind of, talk about it. So, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for making me burn my face off. I appreciate that too. But no, this was nice. You have a good night as well, Panda. Coda, I hope you have a good evening. We'll run some credits as I talk and kind of wrap things up. But I do hope that you guys understand that I am truly grateful for this. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm grateful you took the time. You know, Panda cheered 600 bits. We got R&B with 272 bits. And of course, my ever faithful mod, it's Codathan. Someday you'll get a partner. The Subscribblers and Resubscribblers, the Beatcast, Judge Groovy Man, and Bacon Genie. Congratulations. I think they were all gifted to you. So congrats on those. That's exciting. Now you won't have ads or something. I don't know what the ad thing is. Like, I don't know what like, if I get one big ad, I don't know. I just did my best. But yeah. No, I truly am grateful for just you guys coming here and showing support and all that stuff. And hopefully we keep growing the community and all that fun stuff, and yeah, just to help each other out, you know? That's what it's about. But anyway, I hope you guys have a lovely evening. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I love you.